Welcome back to MarketBubble, a show all about investing in yourself, where we feel an overwhelming majority of young men today are in a losing position. How are we positioned? Find out today and every Thursday, live at 1 p.m. PST on Twitch, Twitter, Kick. My beautiful co-host Ansem is live on Kick as well.
Yo.
Yeah, talk to him, baby. Talk to him.
What's good, everybody? How we doing this week?
Chat, talk to us. You guys hyped? You guys hyped? We got a good one. This one's going to be chill.
This one's going to be sick. This one's actually going to be sick. We got a diverse set of shit.
We got Ivan giving away 25 bands to chat. I don't know what Z's going to do with Ansem, but minimum chat's getting 25 bandos. I laced up the pre-show with like 3-4 bands.
Did you see, bro, Elon, like somebody posted my X subscription revenue because I like posted the, I have like 600 or something subs right now for $200.
That's insane.
And Elon has like $4 for like 40K.
Please pull up the tweet.
Bro, somebody tweeted that I have more.
Ansem makes more money on X subscriptions than Elon Musk.
But Elon saw and then he doubled his price like right after this tweet.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's fucking funny, bro.
By the way, is that real? That's how much money you're making on? We haven't talked about this off stream.
No, we'll see. We'll see next month. It's actually funny for farming, but we'll see next month. Like I upped it because I couldn't read all the fucking DMs I was getting from people, and I'm like, this shit is worthless if I can't even interact.
I thought
with
$200 was the max.
It's like 250 something, I think.
Oh, okay. Was it 200 and you upped it to 250?
No, it's 200 now. It was like I don't know what it was before. It was lower, but like during the FinTech days, my shit was like 10K per, and I just had like 100 people in there. So this is kind of like similar to that. Like I was trying to get it to go down, and it actually hasn't gone down that much.
Everything Twitter's building and putting into motion is like, I don't know, it's
super
crazy.
Smart, bro.
Yeah, it's really sharp.
X is really going to be the everything app. I'm like pretty confident in that.
Nikita's doing it. He's knows what he's doing. But we'll do a couple. We have a couple announcements for you guys. So first off, there's a week left in your Black Bull Anthem graffiti comp, right? Where can they find that?
You can find it on Pump Fun, actually. The Pump Fun bounties tab, Pump Fun Go is where you can find it, and you can do your art submissions there. I think I'm giving away around 15K at current prices right now.
Is it?
Yeah, some of it's in Soul, some of it's in Ansem, so it's like half and half. And yeah, it's honestly, we've got like some submissions, but there's definitely room for people to take it. It's gonna go out to 10 different winners. Each winner is gonna just split the pot equally. There's been some really cool graffiti stuff that's been on there. There's been some really cool like art stuff, like pretty big installations. But it's definitely up for grabs. It's live for another week, so go submit all your art.
And that, guys, that originally was supposed to be 5K across 5 winners. That's what was promised initially. So it's been ramped up significant amount, which is cool. Also, Ansem clipping pool we talked about in your server, and I don't know if is that up and running yet.
Yeah, it's up. So $10,000 a month in Ansem to people doing clips of me on different social medias, whether that's TikTok, X, Instagram, whatever. And I put all the info out in my Discord. So discord.gg/theblackbull. If you guys want to join there if you're not in already. But yeah, all the info on it is in the announcements tab. Yeah, if you're a good clipper or you want to be a good clipper, it's free money.
By the way, I think it's important too to emphasize this is just the beginning for something like this. So this is kind of standard.
You can ramp it up.
This has become meta in like more mainstream streaming circles. Like Lacey does this. I know Lacey does this. He'll have like a clipping pool in his Discord. And it's really, really cool. Like you can go get a share of that. I mean, if you fucking get 90% of the views this month, then you're getting 9 bands, right? But that's just where it starts. And that's just in Ansem. So you're likely to scale that up if all goes well, which it should. Like it's pretty clean. And then also we've talked about ideas in like working with brands, like, you know, MoonPay is coming on. There's so many brands that are trying to get exposure and really bullish on content and what we're doing here on the show. And I think we're afforded really unique opportunities here with this that haven't been afforded to like crypto apps or like finance apps in the past. So yeah, I don't know. Shit could get kind of crazy, out of control. We're also working with like, if you guys in the chat know Jack Clips, like he's like the best CT clipper.
Yeah. Crushes it.
We're working with his team and his clipping server. So love what those guys are building. And yeah, that shit's exciting. And then go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, as the bigger this gets, like we already have our 2 main sponsors, Polymarket and Venice. But like as both of our platforms get bigger and as our community grows with us, like the amount we're going to be giving out for people sharing our content is only going to go up. And like the more the community is doing well with that, the more people are going to want to give money to you guys. And so we're just trying to facilitate that as well.
Yep. And like, I mean, we talked about when you first started the Black Bull thing, the Ansem stuff, the airdrops, like flipping Mr. Beast is a real thing that you're trying to accomplish, right? So we are just so you guys know, we are internally like spending lots of time literally trying to create ways to give you guys more money. Like literally.
Literally, bro.
It's a huge part of our conversation. Like we're literally forcing money into people's pockets, and it hasn't become like ultra competitive yet because our community is so niche. CT is so niche, and like things have started to heat up, and we're obviously going to talk about it on this show, but we still are like relatively like in a bear market. You know what I mean? So
yeah, definitely.
If you get ahead of this and you really find a groove and a rhythm in this calm and in this community, it's like, you could fucking get rich just by watching this show. Like that's really the goal. That's what we want to accomplish. And we want to bring people up and lift people up and have those stories. Like I think a really strong way that the FOMOs of the world and the pump funds of the world market their product is literally just like kind of highlighting and spotlighting their top traders, like the success stories, right? Like, hey, look what somebody did. They put $500 on chain and they fucking ran it up and hit a Kimchi and fucking traded Trump and made $40 million. You know what I mean? Like, and we would love for that to be the case here. So that's the idea. We have one more announcement. We announced the book club. I think Z, you posted a tweet.
Market Wizards won.
Yeah. Fuck. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So I think that this is the book. So guys, order this book. I don't know how many of you guys are actually going to do this, but order this book. Me and Z
to watch the show, you have to read this book.
Me and Z have not yet read it, but we're gonna read this book. I don't know if we'll be done by next week. We'll be done when we're done, or we'll put some kind of fucking time on it. I don't know how a book club works, but we'll also try to reach out to Jack Is it Schwager or Schwager?
Schwager, I think.
Schwager. Yeah. We're also going to try to get in touch with Jack Schwager and maybe have him on the show after we finish the book. So order that book, Market Wizards, whatever. There's something in there for you. Learn some shit. Stop scrolling. Fight the brain rot. Cool. That is the fucking show. That is it for the announcement portion piece. Where do we begin?
Bro, it's been a crazy week, dude. Low-key. Bro, fucking stocks getting slammed, crypto finally not going to zero, on-chain shit heating up, fucking social shit is going on.
Was the market this crazy before we started the show?
No,
it wasn't,
bro,
right?
It wasn't. It was actually really quiet. It was really quiet when we started the show,
bro. We shake shit up.
Bro, in November, we were like, crypto is kind of like dead as fuck. Even we said it first episode. I was like, I don't hold any Bitcoin. Stocks are ripping. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. We were like hype Venice and then Zcash were the only things we were talking about. And now we finally have some shit to fucking trade, bro. So it's great, to be honest. It's great.
I think we'd be remiss to not bring up this Leopold situation. I'm trying to find the TBPN tweet because production loves to fuck me every single episode of the show. Can't make it up.
Oh, yeah, no, the Leopold shit is crazy, bro. Somebody in the chat said it was silent. It was silent as fuck, bro. We made this
shit's cracking now. This motherfucker was supposed to be the second coming of Jesus Christ, the next Warren Buffett. Yeah, bro. I saw somebody say physiology never lies. Bro, he looks normal. Like he looks like a good fucking kid. You know what I mean? Someone said physiology never lies, bro.
Bro, I seen somebody say he used to work at FTX.
That's facts.
That's fucked up.
That's a real fact.
I think he's gonna continue to crush it though. I think you got to take a hits on the chin, but I think he's gonna be fine.
So Z, let me just ask you straight up. What happened with Leopold? Leopold sold, was forced to sell his entire position. Why and what happened?
Yeah, so Leopold, if you guys don't know, his fund, Situational Awareness, has been crushing, like by far the top performer out of the funds the past couple of years. He put out a piece a couple years ago, essentially detailing the AI trade and like the nitty gritties of it. And he was like, everybody's not paying attention to this right now. I'm going to start a fund to make a fuck ton of money off this while everybody's not paying attention. And if you're like ears to the ground in Silicon Valley, then you know what's coming. You know what's going to happen. And he was one of those people. Started this fund, Situational Awareness. I believe he flipped like 200 million into like, it was 400 million into like 20 billion. So something crazy. He's been doing really, really, really well. And he's been long a lot of these like individual AI stocks. Like Bloom Energy was one of his big trades. I believe SanDisk was another one of his big trades. Like he was in Nebius. He was in a few of these like specific AI stocks.
How big was the port? How big was his fund?
I think it was, let me get this right. I think it was like 20B at the top, but that might have been
45. I saw 45 billion.
Yeah,
We should check
like
though.
20. Yeah, we should check. 45. But was that levered or total? Yeah, grew as big. So yeah, situational awareness was grew to as big as 45 billion at one point. Yeah, but he was fucking crushing it. But he was levered, so he was like leverage long on a lot of his positions. And then obviously when the market turns, if you're leverage long, you take losses a lot faster than you are if you're just like 1x long. And so he was drawing down a lot, and he was essentially trying to raise money from outside investors that wanted to invest in his fund. And market kept drawing down. And then they announced today that like somebody bought all of their positions off of them, which is fucking crazy. So the person who bought all these positions was Ken Griffin from Citadel, bought like all the positions they had open in the fund. Fucking crazy. And people have been saying like Ken Griffin actually set him up, like knew that he was in trouble because they announced they were trying to raise capital. Then after they announced they're trying to raise capital, Ken Griffin was like, we think the Fed's going to hike. Like do a surprise hike. And then obviously stocks were already sliding,
which is baseless, right? Like that totally like just manufactured.
Not entirely baseless. Like it's possible, but unlikely. Like the percentage of them hiking was low. But the Warsh had said that like we're not going to do forward guidance, so we're not going to tell people what we're going to do ahead of time. We're going to wait until the actual FOMC to make our decision. Which is why I was like, kind of could happen. But as he said that, stocks obviously kept sliding more. And then today is when they were like, they sold all their positions to one entity, and he was the guy who bought them off of him, which is fucking insane.
This is how mellow. I want to look at this tweet, and then we'll talk about Thread being a fucking genius.
He crushed it today.
Insane. But do we have that clip, by the way? Yo, C-Suite, MarketBubble team, if we have that Thread guy clip, link it in the Telegram, and we can watch it. Because apparently Thread guy live
called it, bro.
Live called it. But this was Mello's take. Citadel called for a rate hike. Markets panic, stocks down 50%. Leopold forced to sell. Yeah. And fucking Ken Griffin came and bought the whole thing, which is crazy. But before he bought it, Thread guy called it. Thread guy really understands the market.
Bro, I was watching his stream this morning. Like I tuned out. I watched his stream a good bit actually, because he's doing a great job. But he saw Leopold say the first announcement was like Leopold sells half of Anthropic. He was like, whoa, that's crazy. And the other announcement was like, they're looking for capital, external capital. I go, oh, okay, that's crazy, but they're probably going to be fine. And then it was like somebody bought their entire book. And he was like, wait.
This is hours before it was confirmed, by the way. He said this at 7 a.m. He said this at 7 a.m. and it wound
10 a.m. Eastern time. Bro, I was watching him type this on stream. He was typing this live on stream while like calling it.
We need that clip.
And he was like, Ken Griffin said a few days ago that they're going to hike rates, and that affected the market. And then he was like, who has enough money to buy their entire fucking fund? And it's like Ken Griffin, State Street, maybe. Yeah, right. Yeah. But this was crazy. I was watching him respond to it like hype as fuck.
It feels like someone's getting carried out right now. I'm not going to lie. And it feels like it's fucking Leopold Aschenbrenner.
Bro, that is crazy.
It feels like someone's getting liquidated right now, and it feels like it's Leopold Aschenbrenner. The four biggest losers are Leopold stocks.
That's crazy, bro. Damn, I haven't even seen this one from Tuesday. I just saw the one from today.
This is fucking crazy.
That's crazy, bro. That's all
production. He also called it being Ken Griffin. Where the fuck is that clip?
That's from today. So this is even crazier. He called this on Tuesday. He's getting liquidated. Today he's like calls who bought him out of the position too. That's fucking nuts.
That is nuts.
That's nuts.
Bro, listen, practice makes perfect. I feel like Thread Guy is a perfect example. The motherfucker streams every day, market open, throws a jacket on, puts the fucking tie on. No, but seriously, brother, you are who you become who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the real deal, bro.
He learned the stock shit, learned the macro shit from just doing crypto. Now he does all of it, bro. He's been fucking
sharp. Super sharp.
And taking the trades live too. Not just streaming, by the way, taking the trades live.
So again, I know just to wrap it up, just to sum it up, for you, why exactly did Leopold have to sell today?
I mean, yo, if you're levered, you like will get your entire fund liquidated. Like if you're on 4x leverage, you get liquidated at what, like 25% drawdown from whatever your entry was. So like even if he's up a lot, it depends on where he added leverage to the port. I don't know where he added leverage, if he was adding on dips or whatever. But you literally have a stop where your entire port will get liquidated if you're on leverage. So I assume he was like reducing leverage and was like stuck in a bad spot. But if you're the only one, like if there's not liquidity there for you and you're the like main person de-risking, that's where it can get tricky.
I saw so many people talk about it's like he's one of us.
Bro, it's like Suzu. It's like Suzu and 3AC, 3 arrows. They did like a similar thing where they were like levered to the fucking balls at up infinite and would just kept being bullish and got fucking licked, bro.
Insane.
What's the fucking Korean guy? Bill Hwang. He was another dude that was fucking crazy. Bill Hwang was damn. I need a clip on him, bro, because he was fucking nuts too. He ran.
By the way, this all happened this morning, guys.
Yeah, literally today. This week has been insane.
The general sentiment and like narrative around this guy, Leopold, was that he was the one. He was the chosen one. He was like this next wave, new gen, fucking Warren Buffett type character, and he got fucking completely smoked today. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be fine. I think he's definitely super smart. Like you can tell by the picks he was making. He's been on. They just were too levered today. That's the thing that gets you, bro, being too levered. Because he would have been perfectly fine if he was just in the positions 1x. Bro, like he's up so much. He hit like not every, but a lot of the major individual AI names he hit before everybody else and had size in all of them. Like crazy. But that's why every Leopold stock was up like 20-30% today. Bloom Energy up like 25%.
Here it is, I think. Jack just linked this clip.
Citadel Ken Griffin.
Oh yeah,
comes out of nowhere. Says
they're
gonna hike rates. Market panics, destroys everything. Chases DRAM down 15%. Dumps everything. Leopold gets margin called. He knew he was weak, and then Citadel buys the entire book.
Is this what it was?
Run it back turbo.
Is this what you saw today? Is this what you saw today?
This is like after he was calling it live, but this is today. Yeah, this is it.
Somebody has to go clip. That's a fucking clip, bro. You guys need to give.
I'm telling you, it's crazy because you can like see him. You can see him being excited live, like watching it play out in his head. It was nuts.
The next Kai Cenat will be a trader. I know Thread's whole fucking thesis on like traders are the new celebrity. I think even more specifically, it's like the new like content creator. Like look at this fucking kid. He streams every day. We're streaming right now. It's like, yeah.
I mean, the reason it makes so much sense, like who's the next Kai Cenat? It's got to be somebody like Thread, somebody like Kimchi, because these people are making these trades in real time, and everybody can tail them on these trades. It's like we talked about it last week. I think I talked about it on Thread stream actually. I was saying like LeBron can't teach people how to be LeBron. Like fucking Leonardo can't teach people how to be Leonardo. But if you're a really good trader and you're learning the market in real time and you have a following of people that's learning the market with you and they're taking the trades as you're taking the trades, that's something that's like not replicable in any other like celebrity industry. And that's why I think traders are going to get really, 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 really popular for sure.
We just need a Trojan horse it, brother. It's like feeding a child medicine, right? Like this fucking, we talk about it a lot, gamifying crypto and like making like normie friendly content and having conversations like this back and forth with somebody like me who I understand maybe 50% of what comes out of your mouth, you know, but I know how to ask the right questions. And like, I know how to fucking tail guys like you or pay attention to what guys like you are talking about who are glued to the fucking market, you know? Yeah. And it's been special to watch Thread Guy, but you brought up Kimchi. And like that was kind of like the story of the fucking week in crypto and like this these crazy market conditions. This fucking tweet absolutely blew up. I saw this everywhere.
Views, bro. 26 million views, bro.
Insane. And guys, for you guys at home who don't know who Kimchi is, I think he's 22 years old. I think he depoted $500 on chain and ran that up to $40 million. Rotated profit after trade, and then hit Trump for $40 million. This is what Kimchi's known for. This is kind of where all his clout comes from. And then he just kind of fucking logged off.
And just R farms, bro. Just R farms hard.
He just hardcore aura farming. He does these like photo dumps, and nobody really knows a ton about this kid. But this fucking tweet went giga viral. Like for somebody in CT, and like I'm not sure he knows or not, and we'll talk about it in a second. I actually met up with him a couple days ago. Me and Kimchi went and got lunch. He lives in LA. He lives fucking 5 minutes away from me. So we went and got food, kicked it with him for a few hours, and kind of picked his brain. And the kid's fucking smart, bro. He's smart.
Gotta be smart.
He definitely understands attention, and it's definitely a lot more intentional than I would have ever expected it to be. And he's a really sharp kid. I don't think you can get into the position that he's got himself into without being a sharp kid. But he's another one of these Fortnite pros, bro. He's fucking
Really?
comes from
That's what he was
Fortnite.
doing before?
I didn't know that. He told me that. I'm
Wow.
like, what the fuck? Like, bro, it's so fucking insane to me. Like, it's crazy.
But trading is really the world's greatest MMORPG, like 100%. Except you can actually win money in the game. I just play fucking World of Warcraft, bro. Now I just trade.
Trading is the next Fortnite. Like, we need to continue to gamify crypto. We talked about this earlier. We're talking to the GM of Robinhood Crypto, like later in the show. And one of the questions that I'm going to ask him is, why do you think Robinhood has been so successful with retail for the average person? Like, a lot of normal average people use Robinhood, and it's onboarded so many millions of people into trading who have never traded before, who have never owned a fucking stock or a share of a company ever, right? Why is that? And you kind of snap responded. Now I won't speak for you. Why do you think that is?
Robinhood specifically? Yeah, I think Robinhood's done so well with retail because like they created an interface that's very user friendly. Unlike the Fidelities of the world, like the Charles Schwab, like those kind of applications which are very boomer minded. Like people have their Bloomberg terminal, they love the Bloomberg terminal, but like for your average retail normie, like the way that Robinhood gamifies their app, like with all the colors and the pop-ups for options, and like when you make some money, it's like a cool animation, all that shit, I think really entices retail. I think like one of the things that people get mad at when you say like you should gamify trading is that it's not PvE. And I don't think people are saying that trading is PvE. It's definitely somebody losing on the other side of your trade. But I think the practice of like making it fun to be making money and competing against other people like at global scale like that is something that's going to continue to get a lot more popular. Social trading is definitely going to be a big, huge thing going forward. Everybody is really kind of trending in that direction.
Well, if you're there early enough, if you're at the break of like some new like meta or new wave tech, then it kind of does become PvE, right?
Like crypto in 2009 was PvE.
Yes, exactly. Like if you
like
were buying
ETH at $1, PvE.
Yes, Solana $8, PvE.
PvE, exactly.
$3, whatever the fuck you called it, PvE. But like, yeah, I mean, you're kind of just describing again, like, so in theory, the more and more gamified something becomes, the more and more normie friendly it becomes, the easier it is to just simply onboard, to get somebody on chain to deposit $10 on chain is like, should be at top of mind in the goal. And I think gaming is like the obvious no-brainer play. Have you seen this clip?
Yeah.
I know this has been done a few times, but this is interesting. Very simple. You get a kill, $3 USD. You steal $3 from somebody. PvP. In the fucking, literally in the trenches. You die, you lose $3. And like, this is how somebody can fund their initial port and get interest in trading, right? Like, this is how you can onboard the average person. It's low stakes, it's low risk. Somebody comes on, and I don't know, just the parallels between gaming and trading, it's literally 1-to-1. If you think about what a video game is at the end of the day, it's just lines of code, right? With like design layered on top of it. And it's designed to be attractive and addictive, right? And just like trading, if you're bad at it, you're likely going to lose more than you win.
Yeah.
If you're good at it, you're likely going to win more than you lose. And if you're really fucking good at it, you become a ninja or a Tifu and you become filthy fucking rich. But not only that, you become famous, which again, what does that sound like to you? It sounds like trading.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
100%.
like,
It's 100% true.
And then you go a step deeper and it's like impossible to not notice how people migrate so successfully from games like Fortnite into trench trading crypto. It doesn't make sense. That's what all these kids are, professional gamers. Cupsy, Kimchi, Orangey, all these kids fucking started on Fortnite. It's like the same exact skill set, you know? It's nuts. So I don't know. I think we're onto something here. I think, yeah, to kind of bring it back to what we talked about, like, I don't know, Kimchi's just in such an interesting spot.
He can do whatever he wants right now.
It's going viral, bro. It's going viral.
Yeah, he's fucking lit.
Bro, it's crazy to see this like up close too, because we really know these people. But Rasmer posted a TikTok that went fucking viral. It has 270,000 likes on it.
What the fuck?
Millions of views. I don't even know how to check view. Yeah, well, we'll play it. I think
The
he's just
narrative, the lore, the aura, it just catches.
Rasmer's so fucking funny, bro.
I love it. I honestly love it.
The craziest part about Kimchi to me though is like he is impossible to reach, bro. He's MIA. He's nowhere to be found. He doesn't make videos. He doesn't
Bro, the
post.
music in the background.
He'll just post a
He knows what he's doing, bro.
Instagram pic.
Rasmer's so good at
And
this
it's
shit.
like the narrative, the lore, the aura, it just catches. The TikTok edits. There's like a world of rumors. He's like a folklore. Kimchi
He's in a
is folklore.
What the fuck is this one? There's other one. He's done it 20 times, but there's a FaZe Banks one here.
I don't know what the fuck happened, but we go to this spot and Kimchi walks in. And when Kimchi walks in,
I'm not even in this
he
clip.
just took the air out of the room. Like everybody went silent. And Kimchi walks through
Rasmer's low
and
key is
everyone just
number
goes
one
silent.
fan.
He's got like a suitcase. He's got this like big Ramoa suitcase and this fucking rainbow Rolex and just walking through, says nothing. Everybody's just like, what the fuck? The girls are like, what the fuck? He walks past.
Yo,
Banks
Rasmer's
was
really
like,
the greatest glazer of all time.
Bro, who the fuck was that?
That's not true. Razor, you're a sick fuck. I didn't plan on watching this clip. That's not real. That's not real. He said, Banks like, who the fuck is that? It's so funny. But no. Listen, the clip farming thing, I actually talked to Rasmer yesterday on the phone and he's like, hey, what do you think about this X, Y, and Z? I'm like, Rasmer, you just have to embrace it, brother. You're jester maxing, you're clip farming. You're literally CT. You're literally CT's Lacey and Stable Ronaldo. And he's like, well, those guys are goated. Yeah. And they're really successful and they're rich. Just be yourself. You're really good at this. And you can tell you have fun doing it. And he also just does a really good way at like articulating things for a more normal audience. Like I saw him talk about the Leopold thing. There's a TikTok. I don't have it here, but the way he delivers it, it's very easy for like the average person to be like, oh, okay, this is what's happening, you know? Yeah. And that's not like the easiest thing to do. So it's a real lane. You're seeing like little pockets and little lanes and little like sub niches in this like weird crypto subculture being filled in real time. And I don't know, shit's gonna just look really crazy over the next year with like content and crypto. I'm super fucking bullish about it, passionate about it. We're in a cool spot with this show. We're obviously a little bit older, but I think like, yeah, there's a significant role for us to all play in this next, 12, 18 months, and only time will tell. But I want to give this kimchi clip farming thing a shot. So I told you guys, listen, just bear with me for a second. Listen, so I met up with Kimchi a few days ago. He also lives in LA, and I hit him on DMs. I'm like, yo, let's grab lunch, whatever. He's like, yeah, bet. Well, what time, what place? Hit him with the time and place. Didn't respond to me. And I'm just like, well, fuck it, I'm hungry anyway, so I'm just going to go. Maybe he'll show up. This fool shows up 30 minutes late, pulls up in a fucking Maybach with a driver, fully tinted windows. Like, I didn't even see the driver. It could have been a fucking, you would have thought it was a Waymo. I don't even think there was a driver in the front seat, but he got out of the back seat alone, walked up, sat down, ate lunch with me, didn't eat, by the way. I was the only one eating. I ate a fucking 4-course meal. He sat there and drank tap water. Bro hit a $40 million like drinking tap water. Whatever. We had a bottle of Still 2 on the table, just wouldn't touch it. I get up to take a piss, as you guys know. I get up to take a piss, walk into the bathroom. I'm gone for 2 minutes. I come back. He's gone, nowhere to be found. The Maybach's gone, and the bill's paid for. Haven't heard from him since. Kid's a fucking sicko. Yeah, that was totally fabricated. That's not real. That's just me clip farming. We'll see where it goes. TikTok, do your thing. I actually did. Nice clip. Yeah, chat, nice clip. I did actually link with bro, though.
So funny.
It is funny, bro. This is the state of the internet. It's fucking ridiculous.
So give me a second, bro. I'm living in a Black Mirror episode.
It's so sick. It's so sick. Basically, what I just did is what Rasmer does. And I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Maybe it goes somewhere. But no, I actually did link with him. We did talk for a while, and he's a sharp kid. Really excited to see what he does next and what. Yeah, I don't think he needs to really try too hard. I think like exactly what he's doing is exactly what he should be doing.
Chat said FaZe, I ride meat banks.
Wait, what does it say? He said what? Chat said what?
Chat said FaZe and middle name I ride meat banks.
Blowing bubbles on it. Fuck that kid. Ban that kid. I don't know whether to ban people like that or give them money.
It's kind of like you gotta do both.
I know, it's fucked. It's fucked.
That's fucking hilarious.
Fucking find that kid. Give him a ban from MoonPay. Fuck it. FaZe, I ride meat.
I ride meat banks. Oh, but no, bro. The social trading stuff is like definitely where everything is going. Like we actually focus on that a lot at Bullpen too. That's like part of the reason we've been doing so much with these competitions is like if you can figure out who's high signal as a trader, especially with perps who are trading size, like they're not just trading crypto, they're trading stocks, trading commodities, trading all these things. We want that to be localized in one place where you can look at the leaderboard and see like where their theses, what their theses are on the trades that they're taking, what positions that they're in, how they're thinking. And I think what's something that like TradingView has not capitalized on is like people post their ideas on TradingView, but you can't trade direct on TradingView. What we're trying to do at Bullpen is like have it be a place where you also discover alpha and you can trade everything in the same place. So we're super bullish on social trading.
It's we're on to something, brother. People are clearly interested in the content and in the personalities and in the stories. People love to speculate. I think that the more people are allowed to speculate on shit, the more and more people obviously get on board. But the more gamified shit is, I mean, we just got into it. We just talked about it. Yeah, I mean, all roads lead to it. It feels a lot like early gaming, to be honest. It feels a lot like early YouTube. Like I was here in the very, very early days. I made my first YouTube video in 2008. We founded FaZe in 2010. And when you talked about doing this, you know, for a living or making money on YouTube or playing video games professionally, you were laughed out the door. It didn't really make sense. It didn't sound real. Mm-hmm. People scoffed at it. People made fun of it. People mocked it. But it's obviously a real thing now. It's very, very real. You see guys like, go ahead.
Have you seen I don't know if you remember like when the day trading Forex shit was blowing up? You remember like the Forex?
Oh yeah, no, I do.
Forex groups and shit. So like with Forex and day trading, there was this time, I think it was kind of like right before COVID, or like right around COVID, but there was this time period where
it was literally right at COVID. It was right at COVID, right? Yeah.
So these day trading groups popped up and it was like all paid groups, but it was for trading Forex. And if you know Forex, it's like the foreign exchange currency. So trading like the dollar against the yen, dollar against the fucking pound, all that shit. Bro, and people were selling like you can get infinitely rich trading Forex. Bro, Forex moves like 10 bips a day.
Yeah,
like they literally, these currency pairs do not move at all. But it got so popular because people thought if you're paying for this alpha that you're going to learn how to make a lot of money. And everybody was just shilling the shit nonstop day trading. I think that right now, like crypto, the trenches, perps on stocks, all of that is going to be a similar situation where it attracts a lot of people, but it's actually, you can make a lot of money trading these things. Like that's actually a real thing. You're not going to make a lot of money day trading Forex, but you can make a lot of money if you're early to a stock and you hit a perp trade on it. Or if you're early to a new narrative in the trenches and you hit it at a low cap and ride it up. Like those are possible 100Xs and 1000Xs that you can hit in crypto, and that you cannot do that in Forex. And I think that's why like social trading is going to get a lot more popular.
And my side of it, and my view of it will always be, I'll always add emphasis to the fact that it's not limited to just explicitly trading, by the way. There are so many different lanes to be filled. There are so many different roles to be filled. And it's the creatives. Devs, creatives, directors, products, new products, obviously content creators. Bro, you see a guy like Mr. Beast, like he's a multi-billionaire. He's a billionaire straight off YouTube videos. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, look at this shit. Mr. Beast owns 51% of Beast. It's not liquid, but I mean, you can't, like, this is fucking nuts. Owns 51.6% of Beast Industries, which is about 68 million. Shares valued at 2.7 billion. He's a multi-billionaire off making fucking YouTube videos. If you told somebody there would ever be somebody, a YouTuber, that became a billionaire off making YouTube videos, even, I want to say like even fucking 6-7 years ago, you'd be laughed at. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It begs the question.
You know what's crazy?
Go
ahead.
I was going to say, it begs the question, who's going to be the first crypto billionaire? Not crypto billionaire. It begs the question, who's going to be the first crypto content creator billionaire? Who's it going to be? Is it going to be you, brother?
Bro, all I know is last cycle when we hit Solana and WIF, if I would have had 51.6% of WIF the same way that Mr. Beast had 51.6% of his Mr. Beast Industries, it would have been about the same like market cap.
Which is fucking sick to even think about, by the way.
Yeah, it would have been about the same market cap. Obviously a lot less liquid. But I just think that is like an interesting comp. Like that's what he's valued out in private. I think honestly, what I've been saying, why I think like coins attached to people that are popular or creators make sense is because if Mr. Beast had something public that people could speculate on and attach value to, I think it'll be worth more than what that private valuation is, to be honest. I think it'll be worth a lot more. Like if you look at how many subscribers he has, yeah, I think so.
Brother, it's infinite. How many products have we seen? Moonshot. We saw Moonshot sell to Jupiter last cycle, peak bull, right? They were building this product and app for 10 months. 2 guys built this shit in 2 weeks. 50,000 people on planet Earth, especially with AI, could realistically build this product today. There's not really anything proprietary about it. Just a sharp move made at the right time in fucking amazing market conditions, right? They sold this app for $1 billion fucking dollars.
They did.
Like if that
Moonshot
opportunity
crushed it. They did.
Insane.
They
if that
did.
opportunity is afforded to these guys, what does an opportunity look like for a guy like you, for a thread guy, for a Kimchi, right? Like there is a route and a path for you guys all to become billionaires on this fucking attention shit in this market. The ceilings, it doesn't exist. And it gets me excited. And people will laugh at that statement, but it's only a matter of time. It's not a matter of if.
I mean,
So,
I think it's wholly true, bro. I mean, I'm not even trying to be exaggerating. I really do think it's true, because if you look at something like Moonshot, which obviously hit 1B in private valuation, I think what you're discounting is like if you have multiple different apps like that do really well and they're all connected to one thing that's public, that's when you get like the crazy situations, crazy scenarios, and it's hard for people to.
This is what I'm saying.
But it's like hard, yeah, exactly. But it's hard for people to envision that before it happens. The same way it was hard for people to envision like smart contracts and DeFi before ETH blew up. Where it's hard for people to envision Solana doing really well and meme coins doing well before that blew up. Like, and it was hard for people to envision Hyperliquid fucking dominating perps on stocks and half of their volume being on stocks. Like, it's hard for people to envision these things before it happens. But I think that's definitely something that could play out for sure.
I see it clear as day. I think it's inevitable. I think it's 100% going to happen. I think gaming and crypto, SocialFi, the Kai Cenat of trading, whatever the fuck you want to call it, however you want to paint it, the GTA metaverse, it's only a matter of time. And there aren't many people who are even attempting to do it, right? Like we talk about all of them all the time on the show. The Easies, the Rasmers, the Thread guys, you know, what we're doing here, like...
Bro, if Moonshot could hit $1 billion valuation, I think Thread and Counterparty could hit the same valuation.
For sure. I think we could with MarketBubble. I think bro, Main leveraged his niche audience.
Yeah, he did.
The content that he does. Sold his
it.
company for 9 figures, hundreds of millions of
I
dollars.
like that, to be honest. That's probably one of the best examples.
100%. I don't think Trader Main's a billionaire, but he's close.
He's up there, though.
He's up there for sure.
And all from creating content and then creating a business around his content. Like, yes, he created a real business with real value for those people, but it started as just posting content on Twitter, posting content on YouTube, and being a really good trader. Like, a lot of people learn from Trader Main. And the reason that people have so much trust with him is the same reason that the business attached to him did so well. The exact same reason. And it was because he was a creator in addition to being a trader. Trader Main could have made $100 million as a trader in his time being on crypto. If he never posted all of those trades on CT and posted all the educational content he did on CT and did all those other things in addition to that, he wouldn't have been able to sell the company for whatever he sold it to for Kraken. And that's like in addition to the trades he was already taking. That's just like additive on top.
Cream always rises to the top, brother. Karma is a real thing. And listen, I've said it about myself, but this is absolutely reigns true for you. But if karma is a real thing, you're gonna do it, brother. And if law of averages is a real thing, you're gonna do it also. You're gonna do it on that side of things too. You just need one of them to be real. It's only a matter of time. We just gotta stay the course and fucking, embrace people and align with people who are trying to do this content shit, distribution shit, attention shit. And yeah, I don't know. It's exciting. It's exciting. It's fucking wild times.
It's exciting. So
what the fuck is what has happened in the last 2 days in stocks? We got stocks trading like meme coins. It's
bro. Look, I'm gonna pull up the SanDisk chart. Actually, no, I'm gonna pull up the SanDisk chart because this shit is actually fucking crazy. SanDisk chart is fucking nuts, bro. So I mean, as you guys know, AI stocks have been up infinite for the past year, maybe like a couple years.
This is fucking nuts.
This is SanDisk. This is
This looks like Cash Cat.
Bro, this shit, SanDisk went from fucking $28 in April of 2025 to $2,300 in June of 2026. And the reason for this, obviously, it's driven by like a lot of the AI labs need a lot more memory for all these models that they're running. And it's really driven by real revenue. But I think what people are not realizing is that if something's up fucking 100x in this short amount of time, like obviously you're going to have aggressive pullbacks. And that's what people are saying when it's like, oh, stocks are trading like crypto. It's that the parabolic advances always have these pullbacks on the road to them doing well. Like that's never going to not happen. It's down, yeah, like 30% in 5 days is insane. 55% from its record high. Yeah, it's nuts.
It's insane. 55%. Yeah, 30% in 5 days. Brother, this is where you're supposed to park your money when it's all said and done. You're supposed to retire and fucking throw your money in the S&P 500 and just chill. You're never supposed to,
the volatility does get a lot lower for the highest like mega cap stocks, like obviously Apple, Google, and all those are a lot less volatile than crypto. But just generally, what I will say to people is like, there's nothing in markets that can prevent you from experiencing volatility, especially when you're trying to get super high returns. Like something that goes up 100x, you're going to deal with some volatility along the way at some point. It doesn't just go up forever. I just want to be clear on. I think
Microsoft's up today 15%. Microsoft.
Yeah,
again, trading like a fucking meme coin.
Yeah, what is Microsoft's market cap? What, like 2 trillion or something crazy?
I don't know. Yeah, that's insane. So yeah, explain to the people at home, people like me,
3.3 trillion.
What has to happen? How much money needs to get pumped into Microsoft for it to move up 15% at $2 trillion?
Billions of dollars, like billions and billions,
billions and billions and billions of dollars,
billions and billions of dollars. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, bro. The more people that are trading, and the more retail is trading, like especially as you add leverage on top of that, like that's why the fucking all Leopold stocks look so crazy, because they were they were borrowing money to go long. And then like when that unwind, that's why it's so aggressive. It's people on leverage, not just being long billions of dollars, but being long billions of dollars on leverage.
Speaking of being long or trading on leverage, you saw this?
Yeah,
this fucking poor guy.
Yeah.
This is a Fidelity account, bro. This looks like a fucking,
oh my God.
This is crazy.
Oh my God. Well, do we know what he was long?
This looks like crypto. I don't know. Must have been memory, right? Had to be, right?
It looks like Popcat.
No, for real though. But it's not. This is crazy. The fool's down 90% in the last month, over $20 million.
Yeah.
Bro ran it up from a couple hundred.
Like, yeah, you could only, the thing is with this, you only can run up like 200 bands to 27 million
on leverage.
The same way that, on leverage, like the same way that he got there is the same way he goes down. Like it's a really tough task to add leverage in spots where everybody else is not adding leverage, and then take the leverage off when everybody else is adding leverage. That's leverage, how you make a lot of leverage. That's how you make a lot of money. Like if you enter your leverage positions when it's quiet, like before the market starts trending aggressively, and then you like have tight invalidations when it does start to break out, that's when you can make a lot of money on leverage. But when something is up like 10x, 15x, 20x, and you're like, I'm gonna go fucking 4x long my entire port into this thing randomly with no stop, that's how you end up getting fucked. And the most difficult part for people is like, you make all this money on leverage. What's your plan for de-risking? Like, when do you start to scale out? And if you don't have a plan for scaling out before it happens, there's absolutely no possible way you're going to be able to react in real time when your emotions are that high.
It makes sense if you're playing with a couple $100, right? Like you're gambling at the end of the day. You want to run some shit up, but bro, to trade like that, to risk that, we don't know what this guy's circumstances are. We don't know how rich or how broke this guy is. But
no, bro, he was all. That's definitely like he was all. That's that's probably like he was all in his net. Like he probably had 200K at the start, and probably not all his net. I don't want to say all his net, but he probably had 200K at the start, and that was like a large chunk. And he's like, I'm gonna run this shit the fuck up. And then at the top, when it was like 27 million, I bet that was a very large percent of his net.
It makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, bro. Round tripping is part of this.
So I guess the question is, if you want to play it safe, like where do you go? Where do you go in 2026? Precious metals, real estate, like
no, I mean, I still would say like the Mag 7 is safe. Like Microsoft, Apple, Google, Nvidia, Meta. I would still say those are like the safest stocks. It's gonna be a lot more volatility now, just because there's a lot more volatility just in general with trading everything. I think that's gonna continue to be a trend. But I would say like you always have your cash, which is like your safest. That's like your cushion for everything. Diversifying the metals. I actually think gold and silver look really good here. Actually, I do think they're in a great spot to be long metals, stocks, and then you have your crypto, which is like the riskiest of your portfolio. But the way to like hedge against volatility is to have a diversified portfolio.
You say that a lot.
Yeah. It's like being diversified in different areas.
You mentioned crypto, and you've been very bullish on the timeline, the Black Bull.
Bro, we're in. Bottom is in, bro. Bottom is in.
Bottom is in.
Is
on chain back? Is on chain back?
On-chain is back. On-chain is 100% back. I think for the first time in like several months, you're starting to see coins run from like 0 to 100 mil plus market cap. It's a 0 to 10 mil plus market cap. And in addition to that, you're not just seeing coins run, but you're also seeing devs and builders build innovative things on chain that are actually novel, actually attracting attention, and like our new thing. That's what I'm most excited about, not just on Solana, but also on Ethereum, on Robinhood, Robinhood's chain. You're starting to see a lot of really cool stuff.
You said Ethereum.
I said Ethereum, bro. I'm even. That's how bullish I am. I'm that bullish crypto right now. I'm even bullish Ethereum right now. That's how bullish I am.
It's great. That's a clip, by the way. Clip magic.
I'm not even joking, bro.
Whoever's doing clips, post that on Z's Twitter right now. That's going nuts, bro. That's going nuts. Finally, throwing these guys a bone.
Hey man, I support it if it looks good, bro. If it's making sense.
Talking about look good, bro. This pump fund shit doesn't even look real. This is crazy.
I know. Yeah, this is Q3. So like since the beginning of July, Pump Fund has outperformed like every other major crypto asset. I think it's up like 30, what does that say? 32%? Yeah, 32%.
These aren't apps, by the way. This is Ethereum, this is Bitcoin, this is Solana. You know what I mean?
Bro, Sand is down minus 50%, by the way. I was getting railed so hard when I called like memory top, crypto bottom. They were roasting me, bro. And look at this Q3 chart.
You couldn't have been more right. You couldn't have been more right. Honestly, like somebody clip this and then roll the clip with the timestamp of him calling that. You called them in the same fucking day, brother.
I did. Same day.
Memory top and that
same day.
That's got to go down as the most legendary call on the show thus far. It was live.
Bro, imagine if we go to all-time highs from here and on-chain comes back like right after the Ansem shit drop. Bro, that would be insane.
You got to post that with the timestamp and pin it to your fucking Twitter forever. And just like,
I know, just like, don't talk to me.
Don't ever speak a word
say shit else to
ever
me
again. I gave you guys generational wealth on a platter.
Yeah, crazy. But I want to talk more about the on-chain stuff, though. I think there's some interesting things happening on-chain right now. I think specifically like Uniswap and the V4 hooks is really cool, which is allowing people to do like more creative things with the liquidity pools. Like an interesting project. I just bought this recently. I don't even know if I should chill it, but there's a few things on like Robinhood chain that are doing well. There's a few things on ETH mainnet that are doing well. And I think it would like behoove you as a retail trader to start paying attention on chain again. I know there's been like not a lot of opportunities basically all of this year, but if you think crypto bottom is in, even if you think majors are going to chop around for a while, I think these are the times where like there's not a lot of interest in crypto. And if you position now early in these novel coins and novel mechanisms that are happening, that's how you make a lot of money during the bull market. Because like once everybody comes back, then it's really easy to have liquidity that pushes these things higher. So there's a lot going on. I'll be paying attention to a lot of things right now.
I think this is a pretty fresh take. This is a good approach. This is a good way to think about things. I feel like kind of sums up everything that you're talking about.
Oh yeah, it was like dead a month ago, by the way, and now it's like back.
This is bars. Be mindful of your capital. Don't chase a certain number. Just focus on winning consistently over time. Like I said in gaming, like if you win more times than you lose, you know,
bro, like you have your safe part of your port, which is whatever in crypto majors and stocks and metals and your cash, and then you have your degen part of your port, which is on chain. And if with that degen part of your portfolio, you are trying to be early to all the narratives before everybody else. And size in a way that like you don't care if you lose that position, but if it does really well and it hits 100x, it's meaningful for you. And that's like how you should be playing on chain.
On that note, degen plays, not giving a fuck if you lose. Maybe a perfect segue into the BBC combo, the Polymarket BBC combo. Production, do we have that? Is that a thing?
Can we please make this happen? Please.
Guys, we talked to Polymarket about opening up a market, like a combo. Z tweeted out something along the lines of, how do I parlay the Eagles to win the Super Bowl, the Sixers to win the NBA championship, and Solana to $600? He's like, I need Polymarket to make this possible. Please make it possible for this to be a combo. I know you guys have sports combos. If I can get literally Eagles to win the Super Bowl, Sixers to win the championship with LeBron, and then Solana to hit 600 all in the next year, please let me trade that. Please. Is it live? If it's not live, it needs to be live.
Please, I'm begging. It's like, bro, it's got to be like 1,000x, 10,000x. And it's like so unlikely that it will happen that the other side of it should make money. Somebody's going to take the opposite side of that.
And Polymarket,
like,
you have to.
Ansem can't get that shit, right? There's no fucking way.
You got to call it. That should be 1,000x, by the way. You got to call it the BBC, the black bull combo. That's what we need, bro.
We need this.
We need BBC, bro. We need BBC bad.
We do.
Bad.
Really?
I thought it was a thing already. I thought it was a market. It's here. I don't know. You guys need to open that though.
Yeah, we need this. We need this. It would be so funny, bro.
No, peak promo material too. It's like it should be free. It's like one notch below like the will Jesus come back before GTA 6? Like onboard, sign up, catch a free bag, you know?
Yeah.
But if you're right about that, that's like gross. That's
God
gross.
Mode.
It's
God
gross.
mode.
It's 100 million view clip. What else do we have? Give us updates on Ansem. Let us know. I know a lot of people are here. Putting the ticker in the chat. You've been building the community. You just put it. You just open up a Discord. Over 10K members. I don't know what's sitting at, but the last time I checked, it was at 10K. Ricky, BBC Banks. So stupid.
Yeah.
Update us on Anthem.
Yeah, it's been going well. It's been like 30 days since I CTO'd Ansem. Like somebody launched and sent it to me on my Pump Fund profile, and I basically took it over as my coin and been connecting everything that I'm doing in crypto and outside of crypto towards that. And so it's been like not sleeping a lot, to be honest. Been doing a ton of work, talking to a lot of people. Have like a full content team now, have a full socials team now. What I really wanted to be is a community of people that are like learning how to trade and learning how to make money on the internet. So whether it's like you want to be a dev, learning how to build an AI, you want to be a trader, like learning how to trade crypto, trade perps. And then Ansem is the coin that like represents that. And because we have so much attention, I've been trying to figure out ways to leverage this attention in a way that's like net accretive to all the holders. Like there's a ton of people who want to like partner with me for marketing or partner with me for X, Y, and Z. And I put out a video last week saying essentially like, if there was a way for Ansem holders to benefit from airdrops from other coin communities and get like unique benefits from other protocols. And that's what's been like my main focus right now is working on how to like productize that and how to build that and partner with different people on that. So that's taking a lot of my time. Gonna have like more info on what that actually looks like soon. But yeah, I have a lot of really cool ideas for like marketing and then also utility and a whole bunch of other stuff. So
I think you summed it up pretty well in this tweet. Yeah, this is like an underrated tweet. It was buried in replies and stuff, but this is kind of along the lines of
So I was like, yeah. So somebody asked like, essentially they've been saying like, bro, you're not serious about this coin. It's just like a meme coin. Like you're not gonna add any value to it. And I just want to say, like, one, I do think meme coins are going to do really well this cycle. And I do think Ansem as a meme is a really good meme. But yeah, go back to the post.
Sorry.
My bad. But yeah, so I said try to give a short form of these. Like tokenized attention networks backed by reputable creators have a lot of value with Web2 companies and in crypto. So it's twofold. And for Web2 companies, my audience is one of the highest dollar value per user on the internet. Most of them are traders and willing to take risks, so they spend much more than your average consumer anywhere else. The reason that everybody wants me to talk about their coins is because of this fact: easy sell to companies who are looking to market toward this specific group of people. And I truly believe this. Like I know for a fact my following on X is one of the highest spending groups of people on the internet. Like they're all traders, not all traders, but a lot of them are traders. A lot of them are learning how to trade and are also willing to risk their capital on different things. They're willing to spend their capital on different things. And because of that, if there was a way for companies to access this group of people, then it's net positive for those companies and for those protocols. And so that was the first part of it for like Web2.
Well, this has all been proven time and time again on chain, like provable on chain. Your influence and your ability to move markets.
It's very clear.
What's the most egregious example? Like I know your cat, the Hobbs thing went nuts, but like what's whiff? You can't really quantify. You can't really quantify whiff. That's obviously fucking like was huge in part to you. The shit ran to how much money had to get invested into that, had to move into whiff for it to
a lot, bro. A lot.
Millions and millions and millions of tens of millions.
What was the other? I just want to see the crypto part. Sorry.
What the tweet?
The second part of it? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my bad. So I was gonna say, yeah, for crypto, like there's a lot of protocols, real infra and meme coins who want to partner for my attention and pay money to do so. Instead of doing that, so what I'm trying to productize for people. So instead of companies paying me directly, there's a way that they can add value to Ansem token holders in whatever their protocols are directly and airdrop coins to those people instead of just giving things to me. And I think there's a really cool way to do this. And we've already seen it start to happen with that NFT collection, like the Bullpen NFT collection. They've done really well because they like directed 100% of their revenue to buying Ansem. And they're like the #1 most traded NFT collection on Solana. So that's just like one proof of concept for how the attention around my followers and community of people on X can be used to benefit other things that aren't just me. And I think you can scale that in a lot of different ways. So that's my general thoughts on that.
Sounds great. I have one more question for you directly. I want to ask you. We've talked about this internally, but it's been a while since we hit a target for Bitcoin. I know there's a Polymarket. There's a market for this on Polymarket somewhere. But is Bitcoin going to 100K by 2026?
I think the market on Polymarket right now, it's about like 11% for Bitcoin to hit 100K. Right now, Bitcoin trades around like 65K. So it would have to close to double to, well, a little bit under a double to hit that by end of the year. But if you look at late 2024, when Bitcoin bottomed at 58K around like November, right before Trump won the election, it went to 100K in like 45 days. And so what I'm looking at right now, I think this is mispriced. I think it's higher than 11% chance that it's going to hit 100K by end of the year. And I think that these odds will change a lot if we can break and hold above 70K. And so I think this is a good setup. I think it's something closer to like 30-35% that it could hit 100K by end of the year. And so this is a trade.
Pull up the market in the middle.
11%.
Yeah, pull up the market, not this. We want to see the market with the odds. Oh, you traded it. It's at 9% actually, 9.5%.
9.5%. I think it's too low, bro. I think it's too low. And this is. I wonder, like, if
it really is up only though. Like this has to be up only. There's no way it goes lower than 9% or much lower than 9%. If
we fall out, if the bottom falls out, then it will go lower.
Well, we're in real big trouble if that happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Real big trouble if that happens.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Who's our first guest?
We have our first guest waiting in the waiting room. Would you like to introduce him, Z? He's ready to go. Production, we can bring him in whenever we're ready. I'll let Z introduce him.
Yeah, so as you guys know, Robinhood Chain has made a lot of waves in crypto the past month or so. I think they've done a great job at their go-to-market, basically competing with Base and other L2s. And Johann is their head of crypto at Robinhood, crypto leading all their stuff over there. So we're excited to have him on and ask him questions about what their go-to-market is and like how they're thinking about crypto as an additional value add for their business. And so if you guys have any questions in the chat, definitely like put them out, but we're going to ask them some cool stuff.
Bring them in, production.
Hey guys, how have you been?
Amazing. What a professional W setup, by the way.
I like the cactus.
Have to tell you, listen, you in frame right now. You look AI. It's too good.
It's good.
This is the best setup that we've had from a guest. The entirety of the show. We have to give you that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. The team is the one actually deserving the congrats. So I will relate to the team.
W Robinhood, good shit, guys. Yeah, Johann, how do you pronounce your full name?
It's actually Johann and Kerbrat, but yeah.
I got to be honest with you, I was fucking terrified of botching it. That's why I pushed it off to Z to introduce you. But
yeah, I was fucked up.
Yeah, I fully fried you. But yeah, Z introduced you. But would you like to introduce yourself to the show and to the chat and let them know who you are, where you're from, and what you do day to day?
Yeah, absolutely. Johann, I've been at the company for about 5 years. I basically lead the crypto business and the international businesses. And yeah, excited to talk about the Robinhood chain. We launched it about 30 days ago. So it's been pretty hot and we're excited to keep working on it. You guys shook some shit up. Are you surprised? Are you surprised at what the response from CT? We were expecting a lot of excitement. Every time we did something on crypto, we saw a lot of excitement on CT. I think for a long time, people were kind of not expecting Robinhood to play on crypto as deep as we've done it. And right now, we're proving that when you actually remove some of the barrier to entry and you make it accessible and you actually integrate all distribution with 27 million plus users in the US to our chain, you can do a lot of great things. Yeah, you guys have fucking absolutely nailed that. You definitely have the users. You guys appeal to that mainstream retail audience and user. Why do you think that is? Why do you think Robinhood's done such a good job at doing that? I think we made things that were complicated pretty simple. A lot of the investors on Robinhood are brand new users to investing, to thinking about finance. And so we started with them early in their journey, and now they grew up financially and they still use Robinhood. And so thanks to that, we saw a lot of people recommending to use Robinhood as a platform. Same thing with crypto. Like, for a very long time, crypto was just too complicated. We were asking to create a wallet, to save your seed key, to bridge, and all this kind of stuff. And most people, they don't want to do that. They just want to use a product and make it work and make sure that whatever they're trying to buy or to swap or to do is easy to do. So that's what we've been focusing on. And we've seen it with one of the products we just launched. It's called Robinhood Earn. You can get approximately 7% on your cash through a stablecoin. And when you do that, you don't have to create a wallet. You don't have to send a transaction or anything. We just do everything for you. And it just takes 3 or 4 or 5 taps maybe in the app. So I think that's what we need to focus on as a crypto industry, is to make it super easy for people to use products and at the same time get the benefit of the technology so that we can get better yield or better return or better transaction systems.
Yeah, it makes a ton of sense. And I know you guys have done such a great job with the retail user base in the US. How do you guys think of like integrating all of your crypto products with the native Robinhood app? I know the base guys have done a really good job of like making Coinbase Wallet, a lot of the functions and features native within Coinbase. I'm curious if you guys are also thinking of your Robinhood app versus like the Robinhood Wallet and Robinhood crypto stuff accessible in the same way.
Yeah, we started to do that. So the Earn product I just mentioned is in the main app. And, you just have to, it's starting to be rolled out to customers. So you may not have seen it just yet, but we will be at 100% pretty soon. But so it's in the main app. So basically, like, you don't have to create a separate wallet or anything like that. And we will try to integrate more and more features. Like, the idea of the chain was not just to be a chain on the side, it was to be deeply integrated with all the products that we have. And we think that the more we can do that, the better it will be in terms of usage and getting more people to participate on it. But yeah, we also have the Robin wallet. It's our official wallet for the chain, really focused on swapping of assets, like from meme coins to just crypto assets, to our stock tokens product, to also perps if you're eligible in a jurisdiction that works. So we are trying to think about the two sides. We have 27 million funded account in the US, so obviously we want the main app to be integrated very well with the chain. We also have 1 million plus customer outside of the US, so that's already a big audience. And our wallet is available in 120 plus countries. So basically, we think that we can have the entire world almost connected to the chain through some of our application.
Awesome. And how are you guys thinking of like the apps that are going to be building on the Robinhood chain? Are you guys like being very hands-on with like supporting the actual teams that are building all these different applications, or are you more hands-off and kind of expecting things to just happen on their own? Reason I ask that is because we've had like a lot of discussions with L1s and L2s over the past few years in crypto. And I think what we've seen is like the core thing that drives a lot of activity to these new chains is like when you have a breakout application that does really well. And if you're a new L1 or L2 and you don't have that breakout application or don't have that event that people can make a lot of money on, then it's hard kind of to bootstrap and keep activity consistent. So I'm curious how you guys are thinking about like the app ecosystem.
Yeah, it's a combination. So when we launched, we wanted to make sure that we had the entire ecosystem ready to go. So we did many partnership for the day one, from RPC providers like Alchemy to Oracle providers like Chainlink and DEXs and other wallet providers. Like, we really wanted to make sure that on day one, a developer that wanted to build on the chain could do it. And I think that's critical. The other thing that we are doing is we are doing some of this deep integration with some of these providers. So for example, on the Robin wallet, if you trade perps, you are using one of the lighter integration that we have. And they customize kind of their system to use the Robin chain for settlement and for using some of the UI and UX that we wanted to build. And so, it's going to be a bit of this combo situation. Obviously, I think we don't want to be part of every single application being built on the chain. Like, we don't want to dictate what people should build. It's a permissionless chain. So the idea was really that anyone can build what they think about or what they care about. But we really wanted to push, at least on the AI aspect. So we have skills that are available to create your wallet, to integrate with DEXs like Uniswap, and also on the tokenized real world assets, where we already launched about 200 stock tokens that are tradable 24/7 and give you exposure to US stocks and ETF. And the third point is all the crypto assets from meme coins and other. We've been trying to make sure that we have people to support liquidity, from AMM to RFQs to launchpads, like this kind of thing. So it's a combination, and ideally when we see things that are working well and things that are exciting for our customers, we'll make sure that we can support them in other ways.
Very cool.
I think what Robinhood does best is what you spoke about earlier, and just like making it so easily accessible. Obviously trading, especially crypto, can be very abrasive. It can be intimidating. The hoops that you have to jump through, the steps that you have to take, removing those steps, gamifying it, making it attractive, I think is very, very important. I think just speaking to the way that I think the opportunity that I feel like Robinhood has, and what people have obviously spent most time speculating on in regards to like meme coins and people coming and building things on your guys' platform, is just like the discoverability, the attention piece, the distribution. Robinhood has that. You guys have fucking, what did you say, 20 million people?
27.
28 million funded accounts.
It's insane. And in the world of crypto, sometimes, we've been in like a stone cold bottom bear market in crypto. Sometimes, some days on CT, it feels like there's fucking 5 people, left. And it's like people hear 27 million. And I kind of think about it in terms of like the app store. We talk a lot about like who's going to win this AI model race. And we're both bullish on Apple, but just because of the distribution piece. Everybody has an iPhone in their pocket. Right. And when you think about what Apple's done a really good job at, it is exactly that. It's the UI, it's the user experience. It's making it very, very user friendly. And I just feel like a huge issue that crypto's had and like crypto native apps have had is like discoverability or lack thereof. And just like the Apple app store of like Robinhood, like, is this kind of in line with how you guys are thinking about building things and supporting the crypto stuff?
Yeah, I think so. I think, we'll start seeing more and more of this integration where we don't want, people to have to connect a wallet manually to a dApp and authorize a transaction manually. And then if they connect it to the wrong dApp and they authorize the wrong transaction, suddenly the wallet is drained. Like, that's the worst experience. Yeah. That's been kind of the plague of the industry in a lot of ways. What we're thinking is the opposite. It's like, we want to make it easy. And so like the Earn product, for example, like everything is done for you in a few taps. And most people won't care about anything else. But if you're one of the crypto geek or an engineer and you want to actually export the key and integrate it in your own wallet, you can do it. And that's the beauty of it. You're not locked into the Robinhood platform. You can take your key and use whatever wallet, MetaMask or anything else. And you're not locked on the Robinhood platform. So that's the beauty of crypto, but at the same time, it's super easy to use. And I think that's where we need to just keep focusing on, because the technology is better. Like, we already know that. 24/7 always work, decentralized, security by default. You have fractionalization. It's transparent. You can verify the code of the smart contracts. All of that is so much better than the current traditional system. But because of like all the issues that you mentioned and all the problems that has been in the industry, it's been slow to get adopted. And so I think our goal for us is to make sure that we can bring this value to the product that we are building for customers, and they don't have to worry about their keys and all this stuff.
Yeah. That makes a ton of sense. Why did you guys, I guess, start to do it now? Like, do you think the timing around like the regulatory environment and like in the US, did that add like any reason to why you started to do it now? And how do you think about like, I think we both agree that like the technology is better than existing 24/7 trading. All these things makes a ton of sense. But as you know, in crypto, we've had a ton of issues trying to get support like regulatory wise in the US. Do you guys feel like you have an advantage there? And is like that part of the reason why you decided to do a chain now?
No, I think the chain, we've been thinking about it for a long time. It was something that we wanted to build. We felt like the infrastructure of some of our services could be better on chain. It just took a bit of time between building the right system and building the right feature on top of it. And if you think about it, the way that we were thinking about some of our products was actually more as a international angle than a US angle. So for example, our stock token is available outside of the US. And the idea was really to get to a place where we can make it more easy to access US markets outside of the US. And so bring liquidity into the country, into the economy, and into the markets here. And so, yeah, I think, definitely with the new kind of administration and the new regulators, there is a path to better regulation, even though I think there are still a lot of doubts on clarity and all these things. But the idea for us is that if at some point there is clear regulation, we'll be able to adapt our product that we've already launched very quickly into the US market. And I think it's something that is very important. A lot of crypto companies left the US a few years ago because they were worried about enforcement. Yeah. And so now we are seeing them coming back. And I think it's really critical for us to think about that, because they bring jobs to the country, they bring liquidity, they help the economy. Some of the platforms that are DeFi very far away, like they don't contribute to the economy here. So I think it's important to think about that.
Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. And how do you guys think about, like, I guess, why did you choose to do an L2 with Arbitrum instead of like doing your own L1? Kind of similar. I know Stripe did their own L1 with Tempo. So why did you think it was advantageous to like attach to Ethereum's ecosystem and work with Arbitrum?
Yeah, I think for us, the idea was really like, how do we bring what we are the best at, which is building great product and great UI and UX, and also not start from scratch. If we were to build our own L1 and get to the decentralization aspect that Ethereum has, it will take quite some time. Like Ethereum started as a proof of work chain, then moved to proof of stake, took a long time to get that decentralization level. Same on the security side. I think it's pretty important, like the time that they have spent on it and how many teams are contributing, how many foundation and labs are contributing to the network. So it will have taken some time for us to do that with our brand new L1. The second part is we also wanted to be able to tap into the liquidity pretty easily. So being part of the Arbitrum ecosystem, but also being an EVM chain, basically, people can super easily adapt whatever application, whatever smart contract, or they can bridge extremely easily with us through one of our partners like Layer 0 or create their own bridge. So there was a lot of values like that we felt will really give the chain an advantage, or at least not a disadvantage. And then why Arbitrum? Really, we've been working with them for a few years now. Initially, it was a small partnership on the wallet side. Things were doing very well, and we like the team. They are a team that are not just focused on the short-term gain, on trying to think 3 months ahead. They are really thinking 10 years ahead. And for us, it was important to find a partner that thinks that way, because we want the entire finance system to be on chain, and that's not going to be done in 6 months. It's going to be a multi-years project, and so we wanted to find a partner that will think like that with us, and at the same time that will give us the tools to customize what we care about. So we wanted extremely fast block times. We are like 100 milliseconds sub. We wanted very cheap gas fees, because we don't want people to think that they shouldn't trade on the chain because it's less advantageous than another chain. We wanted to be able to use different language to code, and Arbitrum has this system called Stylus for that. So, it's all this kind of thing that made us feel like it was a great way to build on top of them, instead of just trying to recreate the wheel and just waste resources into doing things that are not really giving us a competing advantage.
Yeah, that's great. Cool. Great answer. I think the Ethereum ecosystem owes you guys a lot, I would say. I think because there's been a lot of rollups that haven't been able to get good traction. And I think you guys still stepping into that lane and still seeing it as an opportunity on the tech side and also consumer side, why it makes sense is really good for them generally. But I'm curious about the economics of it. I'm not sure how you guys are thinking about this, but as an L2, the apps that are deployed on this L2, you guys don't capture a lot of the revenue from whatever the most successful applications are that deploy on the L2. So guys, are you not concerned, I guess, with capturing a lot of that revenue, or where do you see the Robinhood chain adding revenue to you guys' different business lines?
Yeah, I think right now, 1 month in the launch, we are more focused on product market fit and trying to get people excited. We want developers to come in. We are pretty exciting. I think we saw that we were like in the top 3 or top 5, depending on how you look in terms of developer activity on the chain. And I think 1 month in, it's pretty exciting to see that.
Yeah.
I will say for us, revenue is obviously important. We want to make sure that every bet that we take have a way to sustain, and we have a team working on it, so we want to pay for all these engineers and people working on that. But making sure that we can get to product market fit, making sure that people are excited to use the chain is probably the priority number 1. So for example, a lot of people are asking me, why are you not turning on like a priority fee for people to be able to pay more gas and buy or swoop in if they wanted to do a transaction. And right now we are more focusing on trying to create a fair environment for everybody and making sure that people are excited to trade on the chain than trying to optimize as much as possible the revenue. So
quality control. It kind of roots back to initially like how Robinhood started and why so many people flocked to Robinhood in the first place. You guys kind of flipped the entire model on its head.
Exactly.
I'm curious about like your guys' plans socially on the crypto stuff and the chain stuff. Like obviously we've seen at this point, like it's such an important piece, the attention thing, speculation, such an important piece in this. And we've seen other trading apps find tremendous success in just offering things like trade tracking and leaderboards and kind of further gamifying things, allowing people to publish their thesis, or like Ansem like could go and potentially like give a live review or live reaction to a new app that's like kind of charting the leaderboards or whatever in your guys' own personal app store. How are you guys thinking about all this? Are there plans to kind of further like just to lean into the social piece, which is obviously such a huge part of crypto and crypto culture?
Yeah, I think it's a bit further for us right now. Like we're more focused on the deep integration between our apps and the chain. We do have Robinhood Social that is launching on the main app that is being rolled out to more and more customers. But right now it's more linked to a specific asset. You can't just like do a free form post. But the more we are seeing how people are using and what people are missing and requesting, we will adapt and we'll change. And obviously we want people to be excited. We want people to talk about the different apps and apps available on the chain. Every morning when I check my X account, I see some of the new dApps and I try them and I see how it looks. And some of them are really cool. Some of them I'm like, maybe I won't talk too much about that one. So I think it would be pretty fun to see more people talking about that for sure.
Speaking about Twitter, I mean, I would be remiss if I didn't ask you explicitly about meme coins and just meme coin trench culture. And you guys like owned the fucking timeline that week. It was the biggest thing that was happening in crypto. It was timed very well, kind of right after Z did his thing, whatever. It was just nuts. It was everything that everybody wanted to talk about. And just like, without getting into specifics, why do you think that is? Like, what do you think is like the appeal to meme coins? Why do you think it has been such a staple and such an important part of crypto, its economy, and its culture?
Yeah, I think people are excited about meme coins. It's an easy thing to understand. It's easy to get really what is this specific asset, what is the cultural relevance to it. And I think for us, for the chain and for any other chain, it's a good thing. It brings liquidity, it brings user, it brings attention, market makers, it encourages other companies and network to integrate with us. So overall, we've been pretty supportive and we want to make sure that people can have a good experience trading meme on the platform. Again, that's why, for example, we didn't turn priority fees on, like even when the things were going a bit crazy that week, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
We wanted to make sure that people will still be able to trade pretty actively. So we actually did everything we could to keep the gas as low as possible that Friday to the weekend when things were going a bit crazy. But overall, I think for us, it's part of trading. You have different type of financial instruments. Some people will want to have something that is very solid with very specific requirements. Some people want things that are a bit more volatile and they have different strategy to enable. And we want to support like all this type of customer segment and type of customers.
Sounds great.
That's a great answer. I know
Go ahead.
Are we good? I know we talked about a little bit about like the developer ecosystem. Did you guys have to spend a lot of time, I guess, teaching your Robinhood engineers about like the EVM eco and all of that, and getting up to speed on that? And then do you guys have like any grant or like incentive programs for devs or stuff on building on Robinhood chain?
Yeah, a lot of our engineers were in the space before, so we didn't teach them too much. But some engineers definitely. I can also tell you, like, Robinhood is also a multi-type of businesses. We have 13 different businesses making $100 million and more, and so some people have absolutely no idea what we are doing, and so it's also my role and the role of many people on my team to educate everybody and make sure that the entire Robinhood is behind it. But we also didn't build everything by ourselves. We use the Arbitrum tech. Like I said, we use OCL, who was kind of the labs helping us to set a lot of things up. So it was like a joint effort in a lot of ways. We have hackathon across the globe. I think the next one is in Asia. There is like $1 million worth of prize money between the different hackathons. So we are trying to support the community like that. We're also trying to, give advice and things like that. If you reach out to us, we will usually put you in touch with our partnership team to make sure that, if there is something we can do to help, we will be helpful. And overall, like, feedback is key, to be honest, from the user, the customers, and also the developers. Like, understanding what is missing, what do you want to see, all these kind of things. Like, tell us, we are looking at X, and we are looking at all the channels that we have. So if you have feedback, let us know, and that's how we can improve the product.
Amazing. Well, thank you for coming on. Robinhood has been the talk of the town.
Yeah, you guys are crushing it, by the way. Doing a great job.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you guys. You guys. Obviously super important. It's been awesome having you on. We'll have to have you on again sometime.
Anytime.
Stay in touch. Thank you so much, brother.
Have a good one,
man. Have a good one.
Guys, let's get some W Johanns in the chat. W Robinhoods in the chat. Let's get somebody paid. Brother, my chat is so fucking funny.
You're hilarious, bro.
Guys are like, do it. Hit a 6-7 if you can read it.
Low key.
Somebody tried to get me to dab. Somebody said hit me with the air blowy. If you could see this, bro. You guys are too funny, bro. Too funny. Let's get somebody out of the chat for I wrote a couple names down. Mikey Vibes X $1,000. You're getting $1,000. I forget what you even said, but it was a great comment, and it was while we were in kind of this thick thing. Just letting you guys know, I'm keeping my eye on the chat, so stay active in the chat. Great comment. And then OX5 you gifted me I don't know how many subs, but here's a fucking Uno reverse card, brother. You're getting $1,000. So OX5 you gifted me subs. Thanks for that. Don't start gifting subs now, because that's probably going to be the last time I do that, at least today. So that's not the method, but you were the first person to do it in this stream. So little Uno reverse card. I think we've given away so far $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7,000. Z, I'm gonna take a piss. Give the chat pick some comments.
I bet.
Courtesy of MoonPay. You could give them Ansem too. Do whatever you want. I got to piss, aka do blow in the bathroom.
Yo, what's good, chat? How we doing? How we living today? Z, you're so handsome. You're so kind, man, or woman. I don't know which. Thank you though. Hook you up, brother. Hook you up with what? What am I hooking up you with? Okay, let's see, chat. What should I give some stuff away for? Who can guess my favorite football team? Whoever guesses it first. This is easy. It should be like seconds. Somebody said W Ansem, so inspirational. Tilted Throne, Eagle. We got that production. Tilted Throne in the chat. He was first. Eagle. Birds. See, the chat knows me. Chiefs, what the fuck, bro? Oh nah. That's how you get banned from the chat. Somebody said, why didn't you tell us your dad played for the Eagles? Yeah, bro. My dad played 9 years for the Eagles. 9 years for the Eagles, 2 years with the Raiders. He's actually Hall of Fame at Texas A&M. Yeah, Pro Bowl 95 and 96. I'm pretty sure he's actually like one of the only linebackers in Eagles history in the 2020 club, 20 sacks and 20 interceptions. Yeah, no, my dad was a beast. He was a beast. That's deep. That's deep Ansem lore. Did I play with Coach Trotter? Nah. We were cool with B-Doc though. B-Doc's kids are cool as fuck. Oh, the chat is moving so fast. Holy fuck. He got clips, bro. Yeah, he got hella clips, bro. He was two-time Pro Bowler. Have I seen? Yes, I have. Okay. Should we pull up some charts, chat? Should we pull some charts? No, shit hasn't really moved, but Pump looks incredible. Pump looks incredible, I will say. I feel like I talked about this last time on stream, but you kind of got some time because like it's still in the same range between like 1600, 1700 and like 2400. Once it clears 2400, that's when you kind of like have to have a position. I think the reclaim of the support was the other important spot, but in between this, it's kind of like you got some time. So it's like not that big of a rush, but you just want to have alert set on the top side.
I'm back, Ski.
Yo!
And we have Austin.
How was your piss?
We have Austin in the green room. I didn't actually piss. We all know I didn't actually piss. But yeah, I feel great. I'm fucking wired, brother. I'm ready to go.
Locked in.
Ready for the show. We have Austin in the green room. Z, do you want to do did you gift chat money?
Yeah. I did. Tilted Throne. I guess
Wow,
my favorite
what did he say?
Football team. I was like, whoever can guess my favorite football team first, I'm gonna give you some bread. He guess my favorite football.
Brother, we have some sharp people in the chat. We gotta step it
deep
up
right now.
Bro, you're wearing a fucking Eagles hat.
I know.
Bro.
I know.
Yo, chat, what color? Chat, what color? Chat, what color's my skin? Quick. So stupid. But we have Austin in the chat. Let's get some W Austin, some Wastons in the chat. You want to introduce him, Z? He's in the green room.
Yeah, we got Austin in the green room backstage. Austin is super smart crypto trader. Actually talked to him a good bit on some of the liquid plays that like we've taken. We usually like aligned on some things. But yeah, he runs his own fund, solo fund manager. He's a super smart guy.
Bro, chat saying I'm black.
All right, bro. All right.
It's insane. It's insane.
All right, Chad.
All right, let's get Austin in here. What's good, G?
Hey, how's it going? Glad to be here. Good to see you guys.
Doing, man? Good to
How
see
are
you?
you? Z gave you a brief intro, but you want to introduce yourself to chat and let them know who you are, where you're from, and what you came here to talk about?
Yeah, so I run Relayer Capital. It's does liquid and venture, but primarily liquid, focused on digital assets. And yeah, Ansem and I have known each other for a while. Actually, I remember we had some good conversations, and must have been like March or April 2023 about Solana, and we were both so bullish. And he was trading in that 15 to 20 range, and we were trying to decide like what was it that was going to like kick off that run. And I guess there were a couple things, but
add into that group chat maybe.
Yeah, we got you this time. This time we got you.
The fuck.
Yeah, we'll do. But yeah, so I started Relayer about 2.5 years ago. Before that, I was a partner at Coin Fund. Got into crypto in around 2017. Worked at started my career at a cross-border payments company that was tangential to crypto. Went down the rabbit hole like a lot of people, and I've been a trader investor my whole life. Started trading when I was 10. So it was just fascinating with these markets. Started a crypto startup, then worked at a crypto ETF issuer, then joined Coin Fund and now this fund. So it's been like a long journey to starting a fund. But yeah, I think Ansem and I, we've looked at markets in very similar ways over time. So it's fun to be on here.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'm glad to have you on. We share like a lot of similar thoughts, and it's cool because like a lot of the times they're non-consensus, which is like when you actually end up printing for sure. So glad to have you on and talk through what your theses are. But yeah, how you feeling about crypto right now? How you feeling about the markets?
Yeah, this has been an interesting year because like for the first couple months, we haven't had majors participating, and there was just outperformance of a couple specific assets. So it was like Venice was doing well, Hyperliquid was doing well, Zcash was doing well, and there were a few others. And then with the whole MicroStrategy like semi meltdown in the beginning of June, then like, those assets weren't able to hold up on their own and everything started to get correlated and pulled back. And I think we're at this position right now, like you've actually been chatting about recently, where it's like bad news is not really affecting crypto anymore. Like you see the longer tail of assets that people are just not interested in. So there's not a fundamental story or there's no capital flows, and those are continuing to bleed. But the majors are holding up, and we're seeing like some of the other more interesting assets start to bottom. Venice is one of them. I think Arrow is another. Zcash has bounced really hard from that potential exploit. Grass and a few others. And I think we're actually really well positioned for the rest of the year. And like you look at like the AI equities trade is not necessarily as safe as it seems. So we're starting to see capital explore other areas for volatility and asymmetry. So yeah, overall, I'm pretty constructive.
Fire. Yeah, I feel like it's like the most difficult time is when it's like still kind of like sentiment is bearish, but stuff is starting to turn, but it's like turning slowly. And you kind of gotta wait for like stuff to come. What were like some of your favorite trades from like last cycle, like on chain and also majors? I feel like I want to ask you about on chain specifically because I'm curious what your thoughts are like on chain last cycle.
Yeah, so it's funny that this like I guess last cycle is technically 2024 because it all feels jumbled together. I don't know if it's 2020, if it's which one it is, but yeah. So for 2024, there were a couple. One of them, this was in the earlier part of the year, like in the summer. I was following Helium really closely and the growth in the carrier offload product, and people thought of it mostly as like this IoT business or a business centered around subscribers, but not really like being a wholesale provider of bandwidth. So as I started seeing that take off and Helium had bottomed around 3, put on a pretty big position, and that was one that went up to 10 and was a really good trade. And it sucks to see how much the token has gone down since then. And I think there's a lot of structural things on the tokenomics they need to work through, but I love the idea of what they're building, and I want to see them be successful. But that's the tricky part in crypto, where it's like something that's successful at one point, if you hold it forever, ends up being less profitable.
Yeah, that's true.
Being too early can be a thing as well, right?
Yeah, totally. When I started the fund, I was bullish on Helium, and Helium was at 7. And that's when I first started buying, and it was pulling back. And then I doubled down at 3, and it ended up being really good. But yeah, like my first part of putting on that trade was too early. A couple other ones in 2024. So I was really early to like a trio of names in the virtuals ecosystem. So was pretty early to virtuals, as I saw when they shifted from this like AI waifu platform to like a agentic pump fund. And it was still really early in AI. People were looking at ways to get crypto exposure.
It's in 2024, right? Late 2024.
Yeah. This was like end of September, early October 2024.
Really early. Yeah.
Yeah. So this was about at like 10 cents before it eventually went up to like $5, and now it's, I don't know, in the 50-cent range. But I started seeing this massive growth in new agent and new token creation. And similar to Pump Fund, they make money on volume. And we started to correspondingly see this really meaningful increase in revenue. And while a lot of the agents that were launched end up being like essentially chatbots, it felt very novel at the time. And there were some things that I think ultimately laid the groundwork for some of the things we see today. So was early to virtuals, and then was following all those launches closely. Then was early because of that to AIXBT, which I put on at like a 10 million market cap. And that went up to like $1 billion almost at one point. And then probably my best trade of the cycle was, so I was watching Luna, which was the agent created by virtuals. And what I noticed was that if you went into the terminal, every single time that it responded, it called the game protocol. And the game protocol was the token that gave it like contextual understanding and the ability to respond to prompts that it received. Like very, very early version of like how AI chat works. And I saw that there was also this game token that was launched, and that token being necessary for every single time that Luna did anything seemed like, while it didn't have explicit value accrual, would ultimately be important. So I put that on at a 1 million market cap, and ultimately went as high as 400 million. I didn't make a 400x because you can never time these things perfectly. But that was another one that was probably my best trade of the cycle.
Fire. So you crushed the AI on-chain trades last cycle, bro. That's sick as fuck.
Yeah, no, that was a really good 2024 from those. I think like in 2025, in the beginning of that year, it was really interesting because we saw DeepSeek in, I think it was like third week of January come out, and that nuke AI stocks. And the premise was like, all right, well, if DeepSeek can lower the cost of training and lower the cost of models, that's bad for a lot of the chip makers and other AI equities. But that actually theoretically should be good for agents. But I think everything just sold off at once. So, 2024 was great. But, as you learn over time, these things go up and go down quickly.
What about 2026, 2027? The question on everybody's mind, what about right now? What do you like right now?
Yeah, so I don't think in 2026, like the names that I've been bullish on are anywhere near the top. And the reason being that like the fundamentals haven't decelerated at all. And if anything, continued accelerating. So one of those is Venice. The way I look at the market right now is like, at least at the moment, there's limited flows to crypto. And I think long-term that's going to change. But the flows into crypto follow like two basic themes. People want exposure to AI and they want exposure to 24/7 trading. And those are the things that I'm generally leaning into the most. So on the AI side, Venice is a consumer application that allows you to use any AI model in a completely private way. They're also releasing a bunch of new products, one of them called Minds that they've alluded to recently, that adds a bunch of different functionality there. But they've grown from my estimate being like in January, 15 million ARR to directionally now about like 90 million ARR. They have a couple million users. They're seeing, 45,000 new subscribers every month.
Wow.
And yeah, so the 45,000 paid subscribers. So these are people actually paying a lot. And they're doing about 45 million of revenue annualized from credit purchases, where people are buying more credits to use the models because they like can't consume enough just from what's in their subscription alone. And this is a team that's been around the block and been building in crypto for 15 years. Eric Voorhees has started some of the early Bitcoin companies and otherwise. And this is one that I started following in January. He wrote a tweet thread on the new tokenomics between Venice and then Deem, which was tokenized compute, tokenized inference.
Yep. And
at the time, Deem was trading around like $250, and you get $1 per day of inference credits for every Deem that you hold.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing the math on this, and I'm like, well, if you get $1 per day, that's $365 a year. And this is trading at $250. That makes absolutely no sense. And then I'm looking at the economics of Venice, and I'm like, all right, well, they didn't have any explicit burns, programmatic burns, other than like the discretionary ones where, they would every month do a certain amount of token burns based on revenue that was being generated. But in every single conversation I had with the team, everything that they said, it was that they are looking to drive as much value as possible to the token. And the goal is to like, I mean, you can't really burn every token possible, but like, if you think about it like that, that's kind of how they're approaching it.
What does Venice trade at right now, the token?
It's trading at around $12. So depending on whether you look at it like FDV or circulating, it's like somewhere between 500 and 900 million.
Do you have a specific price target?
Yeah, so I built a model a couple months ago and I've constantly been iterating on it. And right now they're doing about 6.5 million of annualized burns on the 90 million of revenue.
Mm-hmm.
And the token went from like 2 to 20 earlier this year on all the growth that they had and all the visibility. It pulled back when the market was bad in June, and then pulled back from like 14 to 10 when they announced that they did an equity raise in the beginning of July, where they raised 65 million from Dragonfly and a couple others. And then that brought like up all this scar tissue that people have in crypto. It's like, all right, well, if there's an equity and there's token, are we all going to get robbed? What's going to happen? And I think it was the wrong way to look at it, because here they've been very explicit about wanting to return value to the token. And they've also introduced defined programmatic burns and are introducing new ones over time. So this is actually a really good balance between having an equity entity in place, which you just need to run a company. Like Clarity Act hasn't passed. There's just like certain operational limitations that, you know, we've seen. Having like a token only foundation means that you just can't interface with a lot of other companies in the real world. Hyperliquid being fully on chain is kind of like a different example that everyone likes to point to. But Venice, other than the tokenized compute, it's an off-chain business, not an on-chain business. They're like, most of their users don't even use anything related to crypto, and it's just like this added piece if you want it. So they're doing 6.5 million of annualized burn, but I'm modeling out that in 2027 they're going to get up to 60 million of burn for the year. So that's going to 10x, and that's going to be from growth in the credit purchases, growth in subs, adding new products. So like modeling out what mines could look like, as well as modeling out new burns that they could potentially deliver. From there, I apply a 50x multiple, which like you could say is a lot, or you could say is like potentially conservative for something that's like growing 6x year over year or even faster. So that gets me to a $38 price target for what I believe the fair value should be today. If you look at the run rate, yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
I mean, it was on that trajectory. If Michael Saylor didn't nuke markets and there wasn't all the FUD around like the equity raise, I think we would already be in the like 20s or 30s. But yeah, I mean, it was a healthy reset. If you look at the unstaking queue, so, you know, about like 2/3 of the supply is staked, and among the stake supply, there's a 7-day cooldown period. And whenever there's a big increase in price, people unstake because, you know, they want to take profits or whatever. And the unstaking queue is the lowest that it's been since December. So that means that there's like not really a ton of additional sellers. There's a bunch of catalysts coming up. They just added new burns, and we're seeing like verifiable growth on chain. So like, I mean, none of this is financial advice, and these are all my personal opinions. So all of those caveats. But yeah, I think the setup is really good. And like going back to what I was saying in the beginning about the two areas of the market that are actually getting capital flows being AI and 24/7 trading. Like on the 24/7 trading, you can like Hyperliquid is pretty much the story there. There's a scarcity of names that are really interesting and are seeing real growth and are easy to underwrite. And I think Venice is one of those names. So like, it's one of the assets that I think should rebound pretty quickly.
I think it's a super clear thesis on Venice, to be honest. Like, it's very rare to have a crypto app, a consumer crypto app that has millions of customers and has breakout success outside to customers that are not just in crypto, and also has a team that's been in crypto for like over a decade and knows how tokens work and knows how to direct value to a token. I think it's a really rare setup. I do think we've kind of gotten like the pendulum has swung so far on like all revenue direct to the token because of how good Hyperliquid has done. It's kind of, I feel like, an overreaction. Like there's teams that are actually building great products and need money to continue building those great products, but also are concerned about token holders and connecting that to the business in a way that makes sense. So yeah, I like Venice a lot, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, and the one thing that I think about a lot, like as far as Hyperliquid setting like a great example, but also like an unfair comp for most of the rest of the market, is Hyperliquid has nearly 100% margins. They don't really need to pay the team because the team has tokens. The team covers the costs, so they don't really spend on marketing. So it's like 99% of the value they can put back into the token. But it's a real business. Let's say the business has 50, 60, 40, whatever percent margins. And then from there, you have headcount costs, you have marketing expenses. So like people look at the revenue of XYZ company that's a real off-chain business, and they're like, oh, why aren't you doing 100% buybacks? They did 100% buybacks, they'd go bankrupt tomorrow. So I think it's like important for investors to differentiate between like what the actual cost profile of the business is as well.
Amazing. Well, Austin, we have Ivan from MoonPay in the green room. We're running a little bit over time. Production's screaming in my ears. But you're very well spoken and articulate. You should do more content. You should definitely come back
Thanks,
on the show.
Yeah, I'd love to. We can chat more on some of my other bullish picks.
Yeah, add me to the fucking group chat, brother.
We'll do.
I need to get like you guys. All right, cool. Thank you so much, Austin.
Right.
Later, brother.
Great to be here. Take care.
How long did you say you guys knew each other?
Bro, we were both bullish on Solana in like March, April of 2023. And we were looking at the chart, like, when the fuck is this thing gonna finally move? Like, we're both bullish on Sol, but it was not moving at all. Yeah, he used to be a coin fund, and now he's like, he has his own fund.
Was that crazy that I just poured it like that? Chat's hilarious, by the way.
This ain't now, bro. I got the fucking, my light is like low-key blocking chat this today.
They're just mad funny. Listen, don't worry. Me and chat are like this today. We're like this. Yeah. You got to talk to your kick chat. The kick chat be going the craziest when you're engaged with it.
Yeah,
we have Ivan in the green room. We've already given chat 8 bans. This is all thanks to this man who we're about to bring in. MoonPay just fucking randomly hit us and said, yeah, this paybox shit, it's lit. It's going crazy. We want to give your chat 25 bans today. Cool. We'll take it. It wasn't like this formal thing. It was just kind of some cool shit that Ivan did out of love. And as long as I've known this fucking guy, and I know you know him too, Z, on like a personal level, I've spent way more time with Ivan in like the real world and real life, like on a personal level than I ever have in business. And he fucking loves this shit, man. Like he's one of us at the end of the day. He's super into the AI shit, the robotic shit. And he's always been a guy who is like the first one to kind of jump into a community like this one and support it any way that he can, but whether it's buying zombies, fucking CryptoPunks during the NFT shit, or I don't know, this paybox shit's lit. He's going to talk about it. He's going to introduce himself, but let's get some W Ivan, some W MoonPays in the chat. This is the big one. We've given away 8K, so we have $17,000 left to give. And maybe we'll have Ivan and his team or just him pick his favorite comment from the segment and just give maybe like a grand prize we've been doing little $1,000 airdrops. Maybe he can pick somebody and give somebody 5K and give you a fucking really nice, healthy start and fund your port for this next 12, 18 months. Is it just that easy? Imagine that. Like, let me just paint the picture for you guys in the chat. 5K airdrop, Ivan, MoonPay, boom, there you go. Just tail everything Z says on leverage, come out the other side in fucking 18 months, a trillionaire. Could it be that easy? Maybe it is. I don't know. At the rate we're going, it might be. But without further ado, Ivan, get the fuck in here. There he is. What's good, baby?
How we doing, guys?
Yo, what's good, brother? Glad you're here.
How are you doing?
I'm excited to be on this show. This is the first time, rocking with you guys.
First of many, hopefully. You guys have had a crazy couple days. Been going viral. I've been seeing a lot of MoonPay and Paybox and these airdrop things on the timeline. Do you want to just go ahead and introduce the chat to your own discretion and just let us know what the fuck Paybox is, what you guys are doing, what you're planning on doing? Just the floor is yours.
So I'll kick it off. I'm obviously founder CEO of MoonPay. And when I started our journey in crypto, it was really about non-custodial. I really believe that you should be in control of your money. I love that concept. And I love the idea that the wallet can ultimately replace your bank account. And essentially, these crypto wallets are bank accounts on steroids, right? They can essentially do all these different actions. And so when we've been thinking about the evolution of MoonPay, we started as an ATM. You put your card in, crypto comes out. We embedded in pretty much every major favorite app in crypto, name it, we're probably plugged in. But when we thought about evolving the business, we really see ourselves becoming an operating system for value movement. And as part of that, we're now coinciding with this AI revolution. And more of your day is spent inside of chat. It's spent inside of Claude. And so the big question was, how can we bring all of these incredible innovations that are happening in crypto with this technology and have it feel native inside of your chat? And so that essentially is what Paybox is. Paybox is a secure way for you to attach a non-custodial wallet to your Claude or your ChatGPT. Obviously, more LLMs on the way. But the idea is you connect your Paybox, you do it securely, and you can take advantage of all these DeFi actions without having to leave your chat. And it's a very magical experience. And so we wanted to get people excited about it. We wanted as many people to try it as possible. I had no anticipation of what was going to happen yesterday, but I think we're hitting 9 million on our AI video. There's an AI version of myself introducing the product. Check it out if you haven't on our timeline.
It's really great. It's great.
Yeah, so we were quite excited about that. It was pretty fun. We have a killer design team. They're called Other Life. And we've been working on, incredible AI content. We're obviously working with you guys on this Lumara festival. We're very excited about doing that with Venice. So we're all about leaning into the bleeding edge of technology. But really, we wanted to build a compelling experience for people to actually see, wait, crypto can make a real difference for everyday actions, everyday financial actions. I booked a flight using Paybox without having to go to easyjet.com.
Yep.
It just basically took it from my wallet, didn't have to take my card out, and all of a sudden, boom,
Found the
in
best
my
deal,
inbox.
I would imagine. Found the absolute cheapest way.
Great
to
deal.
travel.
Yeah, I love EasyJet.
Yeah.
EasyJet.
Yeah.
I'll throw one for EasyJet. I think I paid $400 in USDC over X402. Happened magically, and I booked this flight. And I was like, wow,
one
this
prompt.
Damn.
It took like 2 or 3 prompts to get there. I had to check my date of birth, had to check what seat I wanted, and the rest. But it was pretty magical.
That's fucking fire.
But yeah, we're just getting started. I think the future. When I think about the future of our company, the future will be I have a prompt, and who's going to be the best executor of that prompt? Who's going to be the best person to be able to execute those particular actions? And really, what we see as Paybox is okay. If we make it easy and secure for you to link your non-custodial wallets, soon your card credentials, your API secrets, and you can do this in the secure payments vault. Then you have the ability to use Claude to direct it in any way that you see fit.
Hey Claude, I need 5 guys. My typical order, and it just shows up in fucking 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, if it's on X402, and X402, we're very early. I think it's been an incredible innovation from Coinbase and Cloudflare, the X402 standard. But it's pretty magical, right? You can essentially do these micro payments on these actions, and more and more people are building an entire library of applications that are going to live directly inside of X402, and you don't need to take your card out anymore when you go to a website. I think that eventually will die, right? You're going to just do it directly from your chat interface.
I mean, I feel like it's to the point where removing steps, removing clicks, limiting the number of clicks that it takes for you to perform an action or get to your desired result is always like how tech and things like this are innovated. I feel like we're not really that far off from no clicks, from literally just speaking to Claude.
I need the Neuralink, bro. I just
for
think.
real though. It's gonna get to a point where you're not even speaking, you're just thinking. It's fucked. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So why is the timeline going so crazy about Paybox? Why is everyone super excited? It's very rare to see CT like celebrate something the way that they've celebrated this, or be overly positive about something the way they have been about this. Why?
Yeah. So I think that there's a lot of AI innovation going on. A lot of it is how do you separate kind of the signal from the noise of what's actually working? And I think that a lot of people have built remote controls, right, to a closed loop application. To my knowledge, I think we're the very first people that have taken non-custodial infrastructure, put it directly inside of Cloud and ChatGPT, and then enable you to take advantage of all these applications in DeFi, right? If you want to, you can swap into any crypto asset. You can place a bet on a prediction market. You can earn yield. You can actually take any X402 action, all from one interface. And I think there's just something magical about experiencing it. And so the rationale behind the claim that we have going, and I'm going to share with your audience right now, we're going to double the pool. So we obviously threw some of it your way to give to your audience, but we're going to double the pool overall. And really the idea is we want to build this in public. It's not going to be perfect. We're going to iterate on it every single day. At MoonPay, we have a saying in the company, we call it Kaizen, which is change for the better, continuous improvement, 1% incremental improvements over a year. You have a 37 times gain over a year if you manage to get that right. And so that's really the velocity that we'd like to be on with Paybox, right? We're going to build in public, we're going to get the feedback, and we want to build with you. And so the best way to incentivize people to build it is get them to come. And so that was the rationale behind the claim. And we're going to revise the claim for part 2, where we want to see actions being taken place with your Paybox. So we're excited to see what you guys do with it.
I'm excited about that part too.
With it.
At this point, what's the coolest thing you've seen somebody do with it?
I mean, the coolest thing is the flight that I took just here. I'm actually in Spain right now. Was all done through Paybox. I'd never had to like. It was just a magical experience to just see it in my email. I had the boarding pass ready to go. I didn't have to do anything, and it was just like, wow, this is what wallet technology can do. That was very magical. I'm sure people are going to have way more creative use cases that come. But I also
should absolutely, by the way, talk more about how to market this and the content stuff, because it's just straight content. Like it really is so magic. Good. And I imagine a guy like Clav going on one of his trips and flying, 5 girls to Miami or whatever, and just talking to ChatGPT or talking to Claude, and it just magically happens. And just your viewer experience watching and witnessing that happen, it's almost impossible to ignore it. And you're likely to have an overwhelming majority of people who really notice what's happening be like, hey, I want to do that. Like, that's fucking crazy.
That's the future we're about to live in. Yeah. It's prompt to action, right? And removing the friction, making it simple for people. And I think this payments vault is just a really important innovation. And we really thought carefully around the policy layer. So you have to ask for permission anytime you take any form of action. It's linked to your passkey. We actually have a mobile app I also wanted to shout out. I think it's now top 100 in the finance in the App Store. So thank you, everyone, for testing out the Paybox app. We haven't actually even promoted that on our X channel at all, but it's super slick. Like, anytime you want to take an action, you have the deep link directly into the app. You do your passkey and you just say approve, and then the money moves. But I think
I'm going to use it all week.
Layer,
I'm going to go and use it all week, and I'm going to
go crazy.
Come back.
Go crazy. I want to hear about it. I want to hear all the crazy things that you can do.
And you mentioned earlier about the Lumara Festival thing that you guys are doing with Venice AI, who's a partner of the show. And guys, this is just me directly talking to the chats. Ivan's a really great person to follow and engage with and keep track of, because over and over and over through the course of just knowing you and seeing kind of how MoonPay moves and reacts to what's happening in the markets, you guys always find an opportunity to kind of uplift people in the community, whether it be an AI artist, director. You get genuinely excited about this shit in your own personal life. You're genuinely interested in it, which definitely shows through like how you guys operate as a company. But I don't know, this Paybox thing is a great opportunity. The AI Film Festival thing is a great opportunity. And we just appreciate you kind of breaking news on stuff like this with the show. You want to talk a little bit more about the airdrop?
Got to do it with the community.
Yeah. You want to talk more about the specifics of the airdrop that you guys are doing?
Yeah.
Because you said double.
This claim, it's going to come on X very soon. I won't, will be today. So it depends on your time zone of what today is.
It will be today?
Okay. It will be today. So stay tuned very, very soon on the exact instructions. It'll be very clear on X. But really, the purpose behind it, again, is really we just want to get feedback. And I've loved the outpour of DMs I've gotten. Hey, this isn't working. We're having this issue. We feed that all to our team. Our team is working nonstop. We have a war room channel in Slack right now. It's 24/7. Some of the guys haven't slept. So they're on Red Bulls. They're on everything imaginable, Zyn, you name it. They're there. They're there to solve the problems. They're there to make it the best possible product experience. But this hasn't really been done before. And we're not strangers to that. We love being at the cutting edge with this technology, but we really think it's powerful. This is probably the most impactful and powerful launch that we've ever had in our history. And, it wasn't an overnight thing. This has been years in the making. We spent 7 years since we started MoonPay, getting regulatory licenses, figuring out how we would do this the right way, building out the payments infrastructure. Over this past year, over the last 2 years, we've done about 15 acquisitions. You've probably seen us doing a lot of M&A. Really, the mindset is we're bringing awesome entrepreneurs to MoonPay. And I have to shout out the chief engineer, Niraj Prasad, who actually was the architect behind Paybox. He's done a phenomenal job. He came in through an acquisition, and we were going back and forth around, what would be the best experience for someone inside of AI if they want to actually move their money. And it was a pretty difficult problem to solve. We've been going back and forth, and we said, okay, how do we deliver the very best experience? And that is Paybox. So really excited for you guys to check it out. Please give me the feedback. We're gonna continue to build in public and learn every single day.
Best of luck to you with it. It's obvious. It's inevitable. Like this tool needs to exist. This function needs to exist. It's where the future's headed. We talk all the time about visions of having a third co-host on the show, and it be AI, and it be this like hyper realistic girl who can make trades for us at its own discretion. It can order things for us, etc. Maybe we build that with Paybox. Maybe there's some way to like integrate that into what we're building.
We'd love to help you make that happen. I think it's funny. I think the AI version of me is more well known than me now, based off the 9 million impressions we've had in the last 24 hours. So I think people are going to know AI Ivan before they know me, which is pretty crazy.
He crushed it. And I saw a little bit of like negative feedback, as you would expect, like AI generated content. I think it's like overly forced, overly hated, but I saw like an overwhelming positive response to the entire thing. The product.
If you're not having haters, you're not doing something right. So we're always going to have haters. And so, but we're always going to try new things. And I
opinion's
genuinely
the worst
think,
opinion.
It's a brand new form factor. We want to learn from it. We've done some really cool AI content. So we obviously took over the X Games very recently on ESPN, and the commercial that we ran was fully AI generated, which is very cool. So the Other Life team put a lot of work behind that, but it's incredible what you can do with this technology. And so, yeah, you have to adapt. You have to adapt to the new form factor. It's happening very quickly. We want to make sure that we're learning every single day, and we don't take anything for granted.
I think the value that creatives contribute to like society products like this, I think that's only going to go up with like the emergence of AI and the tech. We talk about it on the show, and I feel like so many people feel like their only option, the only way to get rich in crypto is to trade, but it's just not the case. Like there's so many ways to, build shit, be creative. We're talking about just straight creatives here. We're talking about somebody, coming in and learning a new skill. This great AI reset is a very real thing, and it's cool that you guys are embracing it so heavily. I feel like people avoid it and kind of pander to like, the AI hate and stuff. It's refreshing to see you guys kind of go the other way with it, and it reads very authentic.
Yeah, I think
thank you.
Again, on your point, like of creators and devs also being as important as traders, like what Ivan is describing with the Paybox being a completely new product that the world is going to shift towards. If you're one of the people who's like earliest to that trend, and also the person who's like onboarding people to paying this way and doing things this way, you can make a lot of money by marketing that in the correct way to people, because AI on its own, like a lot of these AI companies have done a terrible job of marketing things in a way that seems like it's actually a net like positive value add for everybody in society, which it actually is, but it's just like the current sentiment against it has been very poor. So I think
even
if you
locally,
are one of those
by
people,
the way,
yeah, even locally,
like imagine just being a 16-year-old kid and being able to like offer this tech to their local fucking, mom and pop grocery store, or like whatever, like the, you know what I mean? If you can supply them with that, if you can remove even more steps, if you can facilitate those transactions and that, that relationship between AI and, a 60-year-old woman who owns a fucking flower shop with her husband, you can get rich doing that. There's all kinds of opportunities. They're fucking everywhere. And thank you.
You got it. And just to say, this is the first version of Paybox. Really, where we see it going is we'd love to be in every single DeFi app as a connect with Claude, connect with ChatGPT, and essentially white labeling Paybox for businesses, right? So you can have your own version of Paybox that you can run. So this was the very first iteration. We're obviously learning in real time. But we do think that more and more of your time is going to be spent directly inside of AI. How do we make it more useful? How do we go beyond just information and knowledge, but actually taking action on your behalf?
See, look at this.
Making your life more efficient.
This went nuts. 9 million views. I actually didn't know it was that crazy.
No, they snap, bro. They snap.
No. Chat, you guys should go watch this. It's fully AI. Is the guy who you pass it off to AI as well, or this is a real guy?
That's Niraj. That's our chief engineer. So it's also an AI version of him. I actually was we AI edit his chain on there, but he actually does wear that chain in real life. So we actually took composite videos, and then we had AI generate those backgrounds. So that background's my New York office. The background for Niraj on that couch is an AI
genuinely fooled me, by the way. I knew you were AI. Really? I did not know he was AI.
Okay,
I thought this was a cheeky way of getting you like on camera and being the one to announce it, and then passing it off to somebody who like actually genuinely jumped in front of the camera. That's crazy.
Well, I asked my team. I was like, "Can you try to make me a little bit more jacked?" But we didn't have enough time. So unfortunately, maybe the next version.
That's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Awesome, guys. Well, your community, we're only here because of the community. So thank you for tuning in, and we're excited to build with you guys.
For sure. Us too. We got to follow up. We're talking about all things robots, AI, Art Basel. Let's just keep
robots. I could talk on forever. Robots is the next frontier, right? I think more and more. The next thing will be, can we have humanoids receive money and start doing things, like whether it's going to make you a drink or do things around the house. I think we're very, very early days, but I think that's the next frontier is robotics, and it's all coming together at a crazy time. I think we're in a crazy time to be alive, and so
we say it all the time. It's the best time.
Every single day, I'm like,
it's the best time ever to be like jobless and have all the time in the world, and to be young.
There's so much opportunity.
To be 20 years old and have not a worry in the world and all the time in the world and a computer, like it's insane. It's been afforded to everybody. But we really appreciate it, Ivan. You're the GOAT.
Awesome.
I did tell chat. I did tell chat the whole show that you'd pick. We've been doing little $1,000 airdrops. I told chat that you would pick somebody out of chat, and give them
Awesome. Unfortunately, I
$5,000.
can't read your comment box. I actually can't see you right now. So you guys
How do
have
we
to
get-
make it for me. But I
how do
trust
we
you.
get
I
this in-
trust you.
Okay, so we're gonna pick a $5,000 winner here on behalf of Ivan. Ivan, thank you so much, brother. We'll have you on again soon. Appreciate you.
You guys the best.
Congrats
All
on the
right,
pay,
see you
boss.
soon.
We love
All
you.
right, take
God
it easy.
bless.
Bye.
He's awesome. He's very well spoken. He's like good in content.
He's like locked in on that shit. You can tell he is super bullish on that.
It's hard sometimes, bro.
He's
These
locked
tech
in.
founders, these crypto founders, sometimes are fucking.
I know sometimes you can't tell. Like, bro, do you
Z's in
even
the
care
chat.
about the product that you're building? Like, I'm not sure.
They're like, we're really, really excited to announce. It's like,
Yeah, he's locked in. He's on it.
yeah. No, he loves it, brother. He loves it. He's a big fan of the culture. I don't know why this is a thing.
Yeah.
But that's cool. Maybe MoonPay might have promoted it. That makes sense. The MarketBubble stream's going nuts. Like on Twitter, it has 30,000 viewers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the actual like native MarketBubble thing. Maybe it was MoonPay. Maybe
Oh,
they like,
sick.
shared it or some shit. Yeah. Okay. So we have $16,000 to give away. We need to give away 5 bands right now. We need to give away $11,000. Should we just give 2 people 5 bands?
No. We gotta spread it out.
Okay.
We gotta spread it out. We gotta spread it out. What the fuck should we ask chat? You give them something to guess about you. I already did.
I'm gonna pick a $5,000 winner, and so are you. And then we'll have $6,000. We'll pick 6 more winners. Otherwise, we're gonna pick 12.
We're gonna pick. Okay.
All right. So I'll pick somebody from the chat. Fuck. How big do you guys think my piece is? First right answer.
Bro, every week.
I'm just kidding, bro.
Every
I mean, I
week.
said it. I said it.
Every week, bro. Oh my god.
Dude, I can't. Chat, I'm so sorry. I really can't, bro. I can't. Somebody said 13 inches. That's the winner, by the way. I'm just kidding. So stupid. Fuck. What city am I from? What city was I born in? What city was I born in? The first person I see in chat. Not necessarily the first person who answers, the first person I see in chat. No, I'm seeing Lowell. I'm from Lowell. I was not born in Lowell. Lawrence. Somebody just said it. The first person to say Lawrence, Massachusetts. Yeah. A lot of Boston. W to people in the chat. Boston. People saying fucking Orange County and fucking Austin, Texas. You're new here. But yeah, the first person who said Lawrence, Mass in the chat, congratulations. $5,000. Production will find you. And if you are the first person who said it across every chat, you'll win 5K.
Okay, I got one. I got a question for chat.
All right, chat, get ready. Z's gonna ask quick fingers here. Make it a tough one.
Quick fingers. A tough one?
Something for like your audience, somebody who's followed you, the shit you've done on chain, like some really niche shit where it's like, okay, you've been with me since 50K followers.
Oh damn, I might have a good one.
I'm excited, Loki.
I might have a good one. What was the first meme coin on Solana I ever bought?
Oh wow. Is this common knowledge or no? This is niche?
I don't think so. I don't think it's kind of niche.
Okay. We'll let the answers pour in. The second that you see it, announce what the answer.
Nobody's getting it.
Really?
Yeah, nobody's getting it. Damn, this chat's moving fast as fuck. Oh, somebody said it. It's Samoyed. Somebody said it.
What is it?
Samoyed.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is
It's actually lit. No, I'm gonna pull it. I gotta pull it up now.
Why did you buy that?
It was look at how do I share my screen? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I meant like which one? Is it this? Yeah.
This fool?
Bro, so it was like it was Sam because of Sam Bankman-Fried. And that's why it was like a popular meme. Samoyed, yeah, bro. I had to fucking do some crazy shit to buy it because it wasn't even listed on the main decks like when it first dropped. I bought this shit super low, bro.
Cool niche Ansem lore. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Listen,
I don't know who got it, but I don't know how fucking
they'll find it. They'll find it. Whoever said that in the chat first will get it. We'll have production hunt you down. And then whoever said Lawrence, Massachusetts for me. You guys are both going to be winning $5,000. Amazing. Listen, we have $6,000 left to give. I have to go do blow in the bathroom. So take it away and give
get some bands out. Let's go.
Six winners.
6? Damn, it's a lot.
6. Brother, I've been fucking doing it all. I've given away how much is it so far? 19 bands we've given chat today. 19,000. We have 6,000 left to go. And then we'll do our little scam tier list. And then Ansem Alpha.
Ansem Alpha.
6 people from chat, Z.
All right, got it. All right, chat. What kind of trivia do you want? What kind of trivia do you want? What are y'all good at? What are y'all good at? Y'all are still late on this fucking question. Okay, let's see. Okay, what sport did I compete in AAU? First person gets a band. Not football, not basketball. Nope. Nope. I don't see it yet. Damn, chat is fucking buzzing. Track. Yeah, it was track. Whoever said track first. I don't know how the fuck we'll get that. But yeah, somebody got it. Yeah, I used to run track. I ran fucking AAU track from like age 9 to like 13. I actually won. I won 100 and 200 when I was 11. Okay, next question. What was my minor at Georgia Tech? I don't think y'all gonna get this one. Yep, finance. You got it. You got it. Yeah, my major was comp sci. My minor was finance, business finance. Shout out TNM. Shout out the technology and management program. Okay, so a crypto OG question. Okay, what?
How much have you given? How much have you given?
2 bands.
Okay, like this.
Okay. This is. I don't
save
think
one,
you
save $1,000 for somebody on Twitter. I'm cooking something up.
Okay, I actually have a good. This is actually a good one. What coin? Are you guys ready for this? You got to fingers ready. Don't type. You should like stop typing so you're ready. Oh, chat slowing down a little bit. You guys are smart. Okay. The question is, when people used to trade low caps in the 2017-2018 cycle, which coin did they use to send between exchanges? Litecoin. Yep. Litecoin. That was quick. That was fast as fuck. Somebody was on it. Bro, we used to send Litecoin back and forth because Bitcoin was slow as fuck. And Litecoin was like the only coin that was on all the exchanges. So if you're trying to go from like Cryptopia to Bittrex to any other shit, everybody just used Litecoin.
That's 3 bands.
That's 3 bands.
We got 2. Give chat 2 more.
Okay, what was my favorite coin in the 2017 cycle? You guys are not getting this. You're not.
Ethereum.
No. 2017, bro, not 2021. Holy shit, Chad's moving fast. I haven't seen it yet. Nope.
No one's gotten it?
Nobody's gotten it.
Wait, you're low. Is it for me or?
I might just
you got it.
Whispering. Yeah, I don't think anybody's gotten it. Bro, 2017, you got to go deeper. Deep cut. Not 2021, 2017. I don't think you guys might not get this, to be honest. You might not get it.
2017.
Yeah, 2017. All coins in 2017. Some good guesses, though. You're getting closer. Oh, Skycoin. Somebody said it. Skycoin.
Skycoin. Wow. What the fuck is Skycoin, brother?
Bro, Skycoin was, I don't know, bro. It was fucking a coin about the sky. It was a coin about decentralized internet and like, I don't fucking know, bro. Yeah, Skycoin.
Okay, one more for Z. And then we're going to give one to somebody on Twitter. Listen, go follow the Twitter and go look at the tweet MarketBubble just posted. Because we're going to pick the last one from there.
Which NFT did I make the most money on?
Soul monkeys, monkey business.
Pengu, yep.
Oh, really?
The penguins, yeah. Bro, I miss hella the NFTs, bro. The penguins were the only ones that I like bought a good chunk of them early.
What are you buying them at?
Like point 0.2 or some shit like that. 0.2, 0.3, I think.
Okay, the last one is going to the Twitter. We're so close to 100K, guys. We're at 98K. Everybody
Twitter?
watching this right now, follow the fucking Twitter. If you're not following it, you're not going to win. Follow this Twitter, okay? And respond to this tweet. Like this tweet. You need to like this tweet. We're going to pick someone from the replies to it, and we're going to give that last person $1,000. We put a 10-minute marker on it, so at 3:57, we'll pick that last winner. Listen, by 3:57, surely we can get, we're already 200 followers in the last minute. Come on, funnel in here, bro. Let's hit 100K live, bro. Hit 100K live. Z, post a tweet. Let's do an Ansem tweet. We're about to hit 100K. We're live to fucking
I got you.
We're live to 50,000 people on the MarketBubble Twitter.
Let's go.
MoonPay, W fucking MoonPay. Listen, the production, the fucking titles were ass this week. We should have did it live with Robinhood and MoonPay. Shit, I did not mean to do that. But
yeah, people definitely did not know the name of
98.7K, bro. We're definitely gonna hit it. This is lit. Live. Guys, this fucking show is awesome. We love you guys. We're so grateful for the support. Let's hit 100K live on stream. We've been working our fucking asses off. We obviously rebranded all the probably nothing shit to this. I think, what were we at? Like 60,000 followers or some shit?
Yeah, I think so.
Something in that ballpark.
65, I think, or something like
65 or some shit. So, but content, 98.8K. We're 1,000 away. 1,000 away. Did you tweet it? I'll tweet it too.
I retweeted it.
Yeah. We could do it. We're definitely 99.1. Let's go, chat. Let's go. This is fucking awesome.
Damn sick.
6 minutes, too. We got 6 minutes. Damn, I wish we had 5K to give to this person, to be honest, but 25K. Listen, we're spent this episode, bro. We're spent this episode. Z, you want to match it in Ansem? 1,000? So we'll give him 2. We'll give him 1,000 for MoonPay, 1,000 in Ansem, whoever we pick. All right, cool. So listen, little $1,000 bonus on this. 1,000 from MoonPay, the last 1,000 we have from them, and then 1,000 from Z in Ansem to a follower. We'll pick it at 3:57. So we got some time. We got 5 minutes. Let me retweet this shit too.
Bang bang.
Let's get that. Bro, I fucking hate how they did reposts on this, on the new update on mobile. I hate it. It has its own tab. It's so ass.
I don't think have I seen. I feel like I haven't been updating my my
Just does it
version, so I haven't
automatically,
seen it.
or maybe you do. No, you're definitely on mobile. Obviously,
You said repost is different from
Yeah, there's a new tab that it has its own tab. Chat, what do we think? W update on Twitter or not? I fucking personally hate it. What's the point?
I have not seen this.
It's annoying too. You know how you used to have to put a dot in front of an @ to for people to publicly see it on your timeline?
Yeah.
Now, if you just raw tweet at somebody without it being unless it's explicitly a reply, it'll show up on your main timeline. Bro, I rage tweeted Paramount Plus last night. Yo, your app is dog shit and you guys should be embarrassed. And how the fuck do you guys do $8 billion a year? Your app is literally garbage. It's trash. Please, for your own sake, fix it. I'm like the fucking dream scenario consumer. I'm on like 30 streaming apps and I don't cancel any of them because I'm too lazy. And I'm like, yo, I cannot justifiably keep this Paramount Plus thing. Anyways, I tweeted at them and the tweet was blowing up. I'm like, what the fuck? How are people seeing this? It was literally just meant to.
That was all main.
I was just vent to. Yeah, I deleted it instantly. It was insane. I looked insane. Dude,
that's so funny.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Hey guys, fuck Paramount.
Yeah, this shit is ass. Bro, it was 6 paragraphs.
That's actually funny as
people like Unk don't know how to use the remote. No, Paramount Plus is actually ass. 99.6K, bro. 99.6K. Follow on the Twitter, guys. We're cruising. We're cruising. We're literally gonna hit it today. We're gonna hit it live on the show. This is fucking awesome. This is awesome.
Sick as fuck.
Yeah, Ansem just doubled it. W intern, by the way. We got a new intern on our Twitter, Sam.
Yeah, how the fuck he do that shit fast as hell?
He's posting nut shit too. He's posting crazy shit. Like
I gotta check, bro. Yeah, I haven't checked. What? Oh no, I'm about to check our I haven't seen some of this shit.
Bro, he said when she hears you snipe pipe dog. What is this, by the way?
Yeah, where did this girl come from? I don't know.
Bro, somebody made this and edit as me and talked about the robot girl. I wish I had it. I should have tweeted that today. That's the picture I should have tweeted with the stream. W Ivan. Picking the winner in 3 minutes, guys. And then we'll wrap with the scam tier list. 99.7K. 300 people. Get the fuck in there. Get the fuck in there, chat.
I really fuck with the notebook, by the way. Notebook is
my shit?
Yeah.
Bro, I get clowned on it nonstop. Like the paper and the pen. I bring this thing everywhere I go. And for so long, by the way, I've been writing in this journal consistently, morning and nighttime, and then every fucking meeting I'm in, obviously the show, and I've filled up 20 of them.
Oh wow.
And it did look so performative at first. Like I would see clips or pictures. I look fucking insane. I do not look like a guy who carries around a journal and writes fucking writes notes at all. At all. It's like the Jacob Elordi thing of him at the airport with the book in his pocket. It's like, yeah, we know, buddy. Fuck yourself. But I really use this thing. We hit 100? Oh, 100 to go. 99.9K. By the way, talk about biblical divine timing. This shit's going to end at the literal 10-minute mark.
Yeah, literally.
We tweeted this at 3:47. At 3:57, we'll hit 100K.
Fire.
It's insane. Let's go, chat. 100 people.
Yeah, there's 100 y'all in here. They don't.
Legendary. Let's get it. Follow the fucking Twitter. Hit it live. Fuck it. $2,000. Somebody respond to this tweet. We got it. Michael Cat doing fucking backflips on it in the back. 100K. Yo, guys, seriously, listen. Just want to individually thank you guys, chat. W fucking chat. W community. W MarketBubble. Thank you guys so much. This means the world. 100K. It just looks so fucking beautiful. It really does. Z, how good does that look?
That's good.
100K. We appreciate it so fucking much, guys. And let's pick the winner.
Damn.
As a reply to this tweet. How do we pick this?
I don't know. Pick somebody with the
Yo,
bull,
this fool's not
in
winning.
their name.
Block this piece of shit. I'm just kidding. I baited this crazy.
No, it has to be somebody who liked it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but
They have to
liked it.
they have to have
all
liked it. There's no way they replied it and didn't like it.
Yeah, there's no way.
And you can ask him for proof. You know, there's no way to verify people who like it.
Imagine it just get like no likes and all replies.
W Jizz reply. You're not gonna win because you're too rich. This is like a clipper, but appreciate you watching the show. Tier 2 hater. No, that's not the winner. It's just imagine what his timeline looks like. His tweets look like.
Yeah,
I don't know. How do we pick this, bro?
I don't know. I'm voting for somebody with the emojis in their handle.
Okay, I'm with that. Let's do it. Yeah, because we are 1,000 of it is Anthem. Yo, the Black Bull. He doesn't have it in his title, but
That's kind of it. I fuck with that. That's cool. See, look,
Maybe.
he has it.
do we give it to this guy?
Click his page. Let's see. Let's check him out.
We're not sold on
Oh,
him.
he's boosted us pretty hard.
Oh, he's retweeting everything, retweeting clips and shit. No, but he's gambling, bro. Do we feed this addiction, bro?
Fuck. He's gonna go spin.
He's just gonna go blow it, bro. You know this motherfucker's gonna go blow it. He's like, oh shit,
Fuck. No.
It's
fuck.
all gambling. It's all gambling. I think we got to keep looking.
Fuck.
I'm sorry. Jays, don't gamble, brother. You were so close. You were so close.
Yeah, he's cool. That's lit.
He doesn't have the thing, but
What's the spin? It's not a real bull market. Oh, I like this guy.
oh, yo, literally what he did. Does he follow MarketBubble? Somebody check.
Wait, in 2024. Dang, maybe we start the bull market. Coolmonkey.soul.
Check. If he follows the Twitter, it's got to be this guy. Chat, this is obviously the guy.
Maybe we start the bull market.
He literally in 2024 predicted that he would get sent 10 soul.
Yeah, what the fuck? How do we even pick him out all the
Just
people?
for asking in the comments? Like literally. That's crazy.
That's
I like this.
insane.
I like this.
He follows us. He follows us.
Okay,
Yeah,
so this
he
is
checks out.
the winner. This is the winner.
Cool Monkey. Shout out Cool Monkey. We love you.
Borp LA. See, brother, you stayed the course and you literally manifested this for 2 years. So congrats. Let's get some Cool Monks in the chat. There's more to go around, guys. Again, Z's a fucking absolute psychopath, and he's looking and aiming to flip Mr. Beast and money given away. So that's where our heads are at. Like I said, we're constantly talking about ways to put more and more money in your pockets. This watch and earn effort, we're kind of obsessed with it at this point. And you guys have been so receptive to it. This is fucking awesome. Seriously, like we're at 100.3K. That's awesome.
Okay.
Intern, hit him in the DMs from MarketBubble and like close the loop. Respond on MarketBubble to that tweet.
He said he hit him already.
Respond to that tweet as well, and let him know that he won. Wow, dude, we've been working on this since fucking November, right? And it's great.
It's coming together,
awesome.
man. It's coming together.
It is.
All the pieces are coming together.
Bro, this is
firing.
insane.
How was that his pinned tweet though? Like how? What are the odds of that?
This is also insane. 68,000 people.
Yeah, it's fire.
That was the right time, by the way, to push for 100K and get a quick little 3K in there. That was perfect.
Yeah, that was fire.
Wow. There you go, chat. 25 bands, 26 technically. Gifted to the chat during this main show. W Ivan, W MoonPay in the chat, W Paybox. This is not an ad. Hopefully one day it will be though. I would love a fucking Paybox ad.
Yeah, he's cool. I like Ivan.
They're the only people doing that, and honestly, like we really could so easily integrate that into the show. It could literally make the show better. Yeah, big fan of that. Big fan of that. What else? Before I hop off and let you do Ansem's Alpha, our new intern put together a tier list for us to go through. Did you see that? We didn't get to make it in the main show because we ran late, but should we do that?
Oh, what is the tier list of the craziest shit?
The biggest scams.
Yeah, let's run it.
In human history because of COVID, the COVID shit.
Yeah,
we didn't talk about that in the main show yet.
Yeah,
where is it? All right, here we go. So what prompted us to do this in the first place and even think to do like a scam tier list, which I think is a really funny idea, is this tweet from the White House. Did you see this?
Yeah.
The truth, covid.gov. I didn't read this. I'm not gonna read this, but the fucking header is lab leak. This is insane. With Donald Trump in the middle. This is insane.
We're not living in real life.
This fool's not a real person.
We're not a real person, bro.
This is absolutely crazy. But the conclusion that I came to in this is low-key, everything's a scam. You really can't trust anything that you see online because of missing context. People have agendas. They want to fit some kind of narrative, especially when money gets involved. You know, like how many people do you think got filthy rich off of COVID?
Oh, infinite.
You spoke about it pre-show or before I think yesterday on a call, but like rates set to zero. Just give me your opinion on this whole thing. Like COVID was a scam, was kind of the whole fucking timeline yesterday. What was that?
Fucking some Tic Tacs.
Stay fresh, bro. So give us your opinion on this.
Yeah, bro. I to be honest, bro, I don't know if COVID was like completely a scam, but I think it was leveraged in such a way that so many people benefited from it disproportionately than the rest of general society that it's valid in calling it a scam. And the reason I say that is because like the way that the Fed was able to set rates like literally to zero because they were focused on stimulating the economy because they shut everything down. Like a lot of people said it was not necessary to shut everything down in the way that they did shut everything down. I'm not sure if you agree with that entirely, but the amount of printing that happened during COVID and the amount of people who made like infinite returns on assets during COVID just like disproportionately favored people with a lot of money than like your average consumer who was like out of a job, stuck in the house, didn't have money to invest. And it not even like widen the wealth gap between your average person and whoever was investing at that time period. But also on top of that, like it fucked everything over with inflation. Like inflation, we're still having issues with inflation because of what they decided to do during COVID. And that has also like disproportionately affected your average consumer and average person.
I'm willing to go ahead and call it a full-blown scam and potentially the biggest scam in human history, just off the base that they made it impossible to even discuss it, to even speculate on the legitimacy of it, how bad it was, where it came from, etc.
Yeah.
People were mandatory forced to get a vaccination, to stick a fucking needle in their arm and change their fucking biology forever.
Yeah.
In a very short, limited amount of time with a limited amount of information. People got filthy rich off of that. And guys like Sneeko and anybody who spoke out against this or had the counter side to it or saw it a different way was literally banished to the shadow realm. Like Sneeko was literally banned on YouTube. He was a YouTuber.
Really?
That's he was banned on YouTube for 3 fucking years.
No way.
Because he said because he was basically like COVID's a scam. It was made in a lab.
It's definitely a scam.
It's insane, bro.
I'm in that camp. It's definitely a scam.
One of the biggest scams of all time. This is why conversation and debate is so important. It doesn't really matter which side of the aisle you're on. Like when the conversation stops, it's like we run into issues like this. And now again, I'll go a step further. Humans are going to be around for a while, hundreds of thousands, if not millions and millions of years into the future, right? There's bound to be some other pandemic. There's bound to be another Black Plague, another COVID. The issue is now people's response to this is forever going to tether back to this experience. And the closer it is to this last one, the worse it's going to be. If Donald Trump went live today and said, you guys all have to stay in your house, there's a fucking new COVID out, and it kills half the people who contract it, and it's super contagious, we'd all tell them to fuck themselves.
Fuck yourself.
I'd be outside tomorrow. I no mask. We're not getting any vaccination. It's like, you know what I mean? And then half the population would be dead. It's fucking, I don't know. It's insane.
Yeah, maybe this was like a long scam. Maybe that's the actual
plan.
That's
the long con. That might be
the long play.
Yo. Let's hope
that's actually the long play. Like, the next time they won't believe us, and then we'll like knock out half the population, and then we don't have to deal with.
That's why you watch this show, because it's reverse psychology. So now you guys are sharp to that and hip to that. So when it does happen, that's when we mask up, and that's the vaccine you take. The next one isn't a scam.
They're not gonna get us.
Yes, bro. Wow.
We're locked in.
That's crazy. But yeah, listen, our intern put together a tier list. So let me share this tab instead. Here it is.
Scams of all time.
How do we reset this? Because he it's not reset.
Yeah, I got covered by Venice.
You see this? Guys, I clicked on the tier list and it's not reset. Maybe I just have to drag them out. Where the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Hit rank this. Okay. All right, there we go. Here it is. Sorry. Okay. So here's the tier list. This is cool. W intern for this. Scams. So Wells Fargo.
Font. Good font.
Yeah, good font. W intern. We have Wells Fargo on here. And this is referring to, of course. Do you know what it's referring to?
I
More than 3 million
it's-
possible fake accounts created. This is the scam. I didn't even know about this, to be honst.
I didn't know about it. I forgot about it though. I didn't know about this.
So
But it was
forgettable
like
scam.
People were. The bank also found.
I don't know, chat. Where are we ranking this?
What were they doing with the accounts? So employees were opening fake accounts and doing what? I want to go back to it. It's actually. Sorry. Go down. Down a little bit. Down.
That's it. We could ask Venice AI. It'll keep it a buck for sure. Several review discovered were signed up for online bill payments without their consent. No, this is kind of an L scam, boring scam. I don't know how much money they extracted. Wells Fargo is obviously still in business. It's obviously still a leading bank, so it couldn't have been that bad, right?
Yeah, not that bad.
What are we ranking this chat? Somebody said easy B. B is too high for this.
I think
B. Really?
Bro, they were doing. It was kind of wild though. Like they were just opening fake accounts, like hell of them, millions of them. Maybe
we got shake weights on this shit, bro. We got Ty Lopez on this.
Shake weights are lit, bro.
We have FTX on here. You know what I mean? Yo, shake weights are. By the way, say it again. Say it again.
Shake weights are lit, bro. They are. They're lit as fuck.
That's insane. All right, fuck it. I mean, chat, C is good. I agree. Chat saying C, I feel like. C. Let's just throw it in C. It's kind of like, it's too fucking boring to be a B tier scam. I feel like part of a good scam is how crazy, like how, you know, how engaging and entertaining and just like insane it is. You know? Shake weights.
Shake weights are lit.
So you don't think shake weights are a scam? You think shake weights
like
are a
these.
valid?
They work.
Really?
You never used them before?
No. What the fuck you have? Chat, am I? Someone said, what the fuck is shake weights? You're 16 or below for sure.
Yeah, go look them up.
D tier, honestly. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm fine with that. The novelty, they're funny. And yeah, I mean, maybe there is some science to it. Ty Lopez. Ty Lopez was kind of like the original like course seller. Like, hey,
that's B. That's B because he's an innovator.
Okay.
You know, like he's like the original course seller scammer.
Chat is agreeing with you here. Somebody says F tier. We got a Ty Lopez fan. Somebody on the court. B tier.
Yeah. Why? Wait. Why? Somebody said F. Why? I'm curious. Somebody.
S tier.
I actually don't know what he sells.
Someone said S tier super scammer.
I don't know what he
the
sells.
original
but I know
art.
he's really good at selling it.
But bro, he bought like Radio Shack and like company. Like he's actually rich. I don't know. I don't know enough about Ty Lopez, to be honest with you.
That's why it has to be a B, because like he's so good at what he does. He's rich and I don't even know what he does. Like that's how good at it he is.
Yeah, he went viral in 2015 for an advertisement on his online course.
But what's the course for? I don't know. Like that's
how
crazy.
to get rich. It's look at my Lamborghini. This is how you can get a Lamborghini.
But what's the content?
It was subject to a 2025 lawsuit, United States Security Exchange Commission, alleging it was a Ponzi scheme. Investigation by the FBI. I didn't know that it got that deep. That's crazy. Yo, in 2014, he created an online business course named 67 Steps of Success. Bro, this fool's a time traveler, bro.
Yeah, he's lit as fuck.
He's a fucking time traveler.
He's lit as fuck.
This might be S tier, bro. What? Yo, we need Bitcoin to break 67K. What'd you say?
66, bro. It actually is the level though. If Bitcoin breaks like 66K, 67K.
Hey, what'd you say? Bitcoin breaks what?
67.
If it breaks 67, where are we at?
I hate you, bro.
Where are we at? It's so stupid.
No, we're back. We are back though. If it breaks above there, we are back. That's like actually the key spot. Weekly close to like 67K, we're back. No joking.
All right. So Ty Lopez, I mean, I think we have to give him A at least, maybe even S. The original course seller, brother, 2014.
Okay.
A. If he's not S, though, who is? I don't know. We'll leave it there for now. FTX is an automatic S.
S.
You fucked us all, brother.
S plus.
It might be S++.
S plus.
Quality Leering Center. Are you familiar with this?
Yeah, that's an A. A strong A. So this is when the fucking is it Minnesota?
It is Minnesota. Yeah,
Minnesota. They're like hella these fucking centers where nobody's in them, and they're just like collecting hella government checks. That's just A. I watched the fucking Nick. What is his name? Nick. What is his name?
Have this on it.
Damn, what is that dude's
Quality Leering Center. They spelt learning wrong. It was supposed to be like a school for kids, but nobody was in the school. I guess there was like something.
Hella of them though. Like it was
there's a ton of them.
Yeah.
Infamous Somali immigrant run Quality Leering Center in Minneapolis was Wednesday. 20 other local operations. One of them had a misspelled sign, Quality Leering Center. And there's just like these schools who got like government grants and just didn't have kids in them. They're just empty buildings that looked like schools. W scam, honestly. That's insane.
Yeah, they're cooking. Like they're printing.
It's crazy. So where do we think with that? A?
A.
Yeah, that's A. That's a good A. Spirit Airlines.
Spirit Airlines is not a scam. Spirit is
yes, it is, bro. Fuck Spirit Airlines.
Bro, Spirit is not a scam. How is Spirit a scam?
I'm just not a fan of the product, to be honest. I've never formally flown on Spirit, but I do have a story about Spirit.
You can't call it a scam if you've never flown on it.
No. I tried to fly on it one time. Okay. This is before I got sober. I got fucking absolutely wasted and decided to last minute go to Vegas, Art of the Wild, where I wound up eventually getting banned from the Wynn Hotel indefinitely. I'm still banned to this day because I annihilated a suite, caused 6 figures in damage. Miserable point of my life. It was really on some rock bottom shit. Definitely wasn't sober. but I was wasted. I had a suitcase filled with wet clothes because I couldn't get my laundry done in time. I was a fucking mess. Ripping what is the what's orange juice and champagne? A mimosa. Ripping mimosas before the flight. Got on the flight. I forgot headphones, so I was listening to music on my phone. And this woman, an attendant at Spirit, came by, and obviously I'm being a fucking retard, asks me to like turn the volume down. She didn't like me. She wound up fucking deplaning the whole plane and kicking me off of it. So I never formally flew on it, and I'll never fly on Spirit again. But the intern said it's a scam because they charge crazy for baggage. Like the seats are super,
but the flights are like $50. It's like $50, and then the bag's like $55, and that's like they're how they make money.
I don't know,
It's like a D, bro. It can't be.
Same thing as shake weight, maybe. Yeah, I guess.
Spirit is useful.
Okay, fuck it. D tier. Hustlers University. I'm gonna defer this one to you. I want Andrew Tate to come on the show, and I don't know enough about Hustlers University, so I'm gonna throw you straight under the bus. What do you think? Chat, what do you guys think?
I'm gonna say C. You know why? Because even though I think the way he promotes this is extremely scammy and predatory, I actually do think that some people get value out of this thing. I'm not
for sure.
To you. So it's like
for sure.
It's not. I can't really call it a super aggressive scam. Because there are like some people that literally get value.
You have to give bonus. You have to give bonus points, by the way, to Andrew Tate. You want to talk about innovators in a guy like Ty Lopez. He literally birthed the clipping meta. Andrew Tate did that, and he funneled all those viral clips on TikTok and Instagram Reels into this course, obviously. And I'm not a subscriber of it. I don't know exactly like what kind of value you get out of it. But I don't know. I don't really know where I fall on the course selling like meta. I saw a tweet about this, and it said something along the lines of like course selling is like male only fans. It's a pretty good like.
A lot of them are scams, but the ones that are good, I think, are really, really powerful.
Yeah, there's valid ones. Okay, we'll throw it in C. I think C's fair. Streaming services. I spoke to this earlier, but like Fubo and fucking Paramount Plus. I subscribed to Paramount Plus just to watch the Conor fight. And then I noticed, oh, look, they have Big Brother. Big Brother was I was a huge fan of this show back in the day. I'm like, let me catch up with it. There's a new season out, whatever. It's the fucking worst streaming platform of all time. I fucking hate it, but I'm not gonna cancel it. I have a subscription to every streaming platform. Hulu, Disney Plus, Paramount Plus. They get you in with one thing you want to watch, and then it's just a reoccurring charge. And if you're like me and you're too lazy, you're just giving them $10, $20, $30 a month.
Yeah, I'm saying I got all them shits too, bro. I got Peacock.
For what?
I don't know, bro. I don't know why I have Peacock. I got it for something.
You don't even remember getting it?
I don't know. It was some show that was on there, and I copped it, and I just have had it ever since. But it was only on Peacock, so I had to get Peacock.
I think this is a pretty actual fair one to throw in F tier, and I'll tell you why. At some point, like you have to put the responsibility on the consumer. Like you and I are grown ass men in our 30s. There's no reason why we can't go into the app and cancel the service. It's just pure laziness on the part of the consumer.
We're slow. And
you can't expect a platform to ever like sabotage a sale or like, you know what I mean? Like this is just maybe F tier, right?
Yeah, I think it's F.
I think chat thinks so as well. Woodstock 1999. This one's crazy. Woodstock 1999 is a music festival. It's like the original Coachella. Some hippie like Beatles shit.
Yeah.
And they originally were supposed to only sell 20,000 tickets. There was enough space for 20,000 people. They wound up selling 250,000 tickets. So, 12 times as many tickets as there were places for safe space for people to exist at this festival. And then they like price hiked everything. They're like in the 90s selling fucking bottles of water for $10. People were dying of fucking dehydration and crowd crush and shit like that. Multiple people died at this. Literal human death.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know enough about it, but I think this is a safe B or above. What do you guys think, chat?
A.
Yeah, because people died, maybe.
Yeah, it's the only one where people died.
Okay, we could throw an F. I feel like Peloton is just like a Spirit or a.
Look at the Peloton chart, though. You're gonna put it in an A if you look at the Peloton chart.
Show me.
Bro, this shit is fucking one of the worst of all time. Look at it.
All time. Oh, that's insane. How did this happen?
It's down
Like, share your screen.
It's down 98%, bro.
This is crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, during COVID, this is the shit I'm talking about, bro. During COVID, when everybody was locked indoors, you had shit like Peloton go up with fucking 100x, Zoom, video communications, 100x. Every single thing that was like connected to everybody not going outside.
COVID rug. A. I'm seeing A's.
Yeah, I didn't have this on the chart, by the way. Like, I just loaded it and it was already on there.
S Pro Max tier, somebody said. Ace said W Peloton, they got a bag.
They did, bro.
That's so fucked. Oh,
Like,
they sold? Like they were the ones who sold?
Well, I mean, I'm sure. I don't know.
You can't fuck a chart up like that without some supply. Right?
Well, I mean, I don't know. They were vested out. Well, I don't know. But I think so. My Madden so.
We going A?
A.
Okay. Kevin Pixelmon. This is so good.
Oh my god!
You remember this shit, chat?
Wow.
You remember Pixelmon?
Bro, this is S.
Pixelmon might be S. Kevin
S, bro.
Kevin might be S. Hold on, I gotta see what kind of source material they put in here because hopefully it's like a tweet. They raised something like what was it, $70 million?
68. I thought it was 68. This is off top of my head, by the way. I thought it was 68 million. That's how much I remember that bullshit.
Oh, this is a Kobe tweet. This is funny. Bro, he said 70 million. This is fucking crazy.
I'm about to retweet
Bro,
that.
what the fuck is this?
I'm about to retweet this shit right now. That shit is fucking hilarious.
Bro, Kevin. Oh, Kevin's
Bro,
Kevin's
this
an
is all time.
This is
That's
all time.
all time.
This is for sure an S. For sure an S. All right, yeah. So we got FTX and Pixelmon up here. Girl Scout cookies. Bro, our intern was so fucking passionate about this one. He's like, man, fuck those little Girl Scouts. I'm fucking sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. They're I don't know. He had figures for me, like how much money they make. He's like, where's it all going? Which is a valid question. You know, I think it's mostly speculative.
Bro, they're good as fuck. What do you mean where are they going? The cookies are good as fuck.
Yes, brother, but they're exploiting child labor. It's like
you don't know that.
What do you mean? The fucking girl sitting outside. The girl sitting outside of the grocery store with the little fucking table and the, hey, buy my cookie. These girls are 10 years old, and it's like,
That's
fuck.
not,
I want to support
not child
this.
labor. That's summer camp.
That's the workaround. That's the scam. That's the scam. All those kids in the Chinese factories are at summer camp too. I don't know about the fucking. I don't know. Who is that?
You know who it is.
Oh my God. That's so stupid. Girl Scout. Let me just see what he has here for this. New Jersey Girl Scout.
Girl Scouts cookies are good as fuck. I don't know what he's talking about.
This headline is funny. New Jersey Girl Scouts trooping hot water for selling cookies outside a pot shop to meet high demand. That's fire. That's a W scam. That's good shit. And I think the Girl Scouts. I think the great. That's
real revenue, real product.
That's real product. I think F tier, bro. Let's give the Girl Scouts F tier. Somebody said A tier. You're crazy.
Or maybe D. Maybe.
I don't know, man. I feel like the child labor like loophole is such a premium. This might be our good first B tier. I feel like throw this in B, bro. There's no other thing here that's exploiting children. You know, like
they're not exploiting them. They make money off of it.
Bro, no, fuck no, dude. What? I've never seen one of these little Girl Scouts. The top girls. We'd be seeing some. Who's the Kimchi of fucking Girl Scout cookies? Show me, because there should be one. There should be one.
Seller.
What about you guys? I've never seen a 10-year-old girl driving a fucking R8. I've yet to see this. So none of these girls at the tables are rocking Van Cleefs and Cartier.
Van Cleef with the Girl Scout cookies. Oh, no, they could though. Like they make so much money. I wonder how much they make. How much do you think they make a year? Girl Scout
It's so split. The chat is so split. People are saying F, D, S, A.
Can we guess like how much Girl Scout?
Yeah, the prize for like 100 sales is a chocolate bar. These little girls are getting fucking scammed. That's why this has to be higher.
No, but if they get paid in Girl Scout cookies, it's worth it because the cookies are good as fuck.
No, then they all end up being fucking fat huzz. and their lives are really smoked. Listen, we're going down. I'm going to throw it in B because B's empty. We're just going to move on. COVID's S tier.
They generate 800 million to 1 billion in gross revenue every year.
Where's it going? Show me.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Show me.
It might be A, bro.
See?
It might be A.
I think the
Bro,
quality
what kind
of
of business is that? They make $1 billion a year and they don't pay their employees? That's crazy.
I think the quality of product. Yeah, their employees exactly who are fucking 8-year-old girls. It's nuts. It's actually nuts.
That's crazy.
We're throwing girls. We're gonna just keep Girl Scouts in B. It's too much of a toss up. COVID. I think COVID's S++++, but maybe we just throw it in top of S. Do you agree with this?
Which COVID?
COVID-19.
COVID's S, yeah.
Yeah, for sure S. Silk Road. I think Silk Road's F. I know people were getting scammed left and right on Silk Road, but that was just a byproduct of like crypto, like early, like people were getting, the internet was a scam by that.
Yeah, I can't speak on, I don't know what people were doing.
I think it's in here because people would buy fake drugs and stuff and like get scammed a lot on Silk Road. But there was like, a fucking review system and it's like an eBay where you could buy mushrooms and acid and fucking guns and stuff. I think Silk Road
sounds lit.
Yeah, it was lit. And it was like the really first use case for crypto. It was the first real place you could centralize like market where you could spend Bitcoin and actually like use your Bitcoin to buy shit.
Damn, Silk Road's low-key the important.
Someone said Silk Road no list. I agree. I think Silk Road's F, bro. F 100%. I agree. We're going to throw it F. Tooth Tunes. Do you remember what this is? The little toothbrushes that like played music, but they didn't actually play music. It was like trash, dog shit product, but they went viral.
Who was it for? Kids?
Yeah, scamming kids again.
Yeah, it's B.
Automatic B, right? Kids, scamming kids, tunes. Fire Festival.
Yeah,
I think Fire Festival, if you just look at Fire Festival as a production, straight entertainment, movie, documentary, it's no list. Like what Fire Festival did for culture in that regard, I think is a net positive. I know a handful of people got scammed and like went to some shitty fucking music festival and like, ate bologna sandwiches off of styrofoam when they were promised. Yeah, the documentary is a must watch, but I think this is also kind of middling, a safe like B or C. There wasn't any, you know why I think it should be lower? I think it has to be the highest C because the people who got scammed are like celebrities and rich people. And we can't feel bad for those people, right? Just as a society, that's kind of how it works. Like nobody gives a fuck when me and you get scammed. Let's be honest. Like,
yeah, to be honest, they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck, right?
No, that's fair.
Yeah. So this might even be F tier, I think, on that. I don't know. C, D. Let's go C. Let's go C with it. Beanie Babies. Beanie Babies were like millennial NFTs. Or a better comp, I feel like Labubu's. Labubu. Remember all the hype around Labubu's? I think fucking Kevin O'Leary, fucking 80 years old, bought one for like millions of dollars. Like a crazy rare one.
Yeah.
And what's the market look like on Labubu's right now? When's the last time you guys heard anybody talk about Labubu's? I think something similar happened with Beanie Babies. I think they were going crazy and there was like speculation and some were selling for crazy amounts of money. And now, the market's down infinite.
I feel like Beanie Babies were lit though. Like they're a cultural artifact.
Yeah. So no list. Like Silk Road.
Yeah, it's like F. I mean, yeah, I don't
actual good product. Like we're seeing it in F tier, like an actual good, innovative, like culturally relevant, pushing culture forward type products. In streaming platforms, obviously Silk Road, Beanie Babies. The last one here,
we lost money on Beanie Babies, you like deserve to lose it somehow.
I agree with that. I agree. But the same could be said for NFTs, which I think people are of that opinion. Pokemon cards, Labubu's. I mean, I would stand on that if you've lost money on Labubu's. Good. Yeah, fair. Swatch AP. This is more recent. Obviously, Swatch AP collab went viral. I think this is a scam on both sides, to be honest. I think it's a scam to all AP holders because it just dilutes and devalues the brand, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. But also, too, like they hyped this thing up and people literally sat in fucking line for days and days. And it was like it's like an unlimited product. Like people thought they were going to come up. Yeah, bro. People thought they were going to sit in line and make, a smooth
it's not
five.
Limited?
No, I think, or like very like, I don't know. Swatch AP is A or B. Somebody said S. I don't know. I think maybe B.
That's not S.
I think maybe B. I think people actually made money, like if they sat in line, but just not enough.
B.
Yeah, I think B's fair. I think B's fair. Kind of, yeah. And that's the tier list, guys. View results. This is our tier list. Intern, maybe grab it. I'll tweet it. I'll send it to them. Maybe tweet it. I don't fucking know what you guys want to do with it, but yeah, that was a fun little segment. I love when we do shit like that.
That was cool. Chat. I feel like chat fuck with it.
Yeah, it was cool. It's fun. But yeah, guys, this is the final tier list. Let me just so you guys can see. We got FTX, Pixelmon, and COVID in S tier. We have Ty Lopez, Quality Leering Center, Woodstock, people died, Peloton in A, Girl Scouts, Tooth Tunes, AP Swatch B, Wells Fargo, Hustler University, Firefest C, Shake Weights and Spirit Airlines D, and then F tier is streaming services, Silk Road, and Beanie Babies. Obviously, S tier is reserved for the biggest scams of all time. COVID being, in my opinion, the #1 biggest scam in human history. But yeah, that about wraps up the show, man. Great fucking show. Flowed like butter. We hit 100K. I know you're going to do some TA stuff, some Ansem stuff. We gave chat $25,000, which is amazing. We really got to get that counter somewhere. We have to have like a live counter. What they say?
Oh, sick as fuck.
What do you say?
You saw 100,000. You just haven't said what you said.
Yeah, we need to start, bro. The fucking stream's at 96,000 on Twitter.
Yeah,
MoonPay's got crazy motion.
They do.
Yeah, that crazy fat airdrop.
It's
yeah, obviously
fun.
keep your eyes peeled today for that. They kind of came in and yeah, this is cool. But yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap up the main show. Obviously, if you're new to the show, I pass it off at this point to Z. Z sometimes brings in other guests. He'll do TA. He'll go through charts. He'll talk with chat. This is kind of like the post show. I have a pre-show. He has the post show. So I am gonna stay live. I'll continue to be live on Twitter and Twitch, and then Z will wrap up the stream. Really do appreciate you guys hit 100K on Twitter today. This one felt fucking great. Honestly, like I think the shows are getting better and better and better. Really, really appreciate you guys. W Banks, bro, love you too, Pert Boy. $1,000 to you out of my own pocket. Pert Boy, I got you with a rack ski for that comment. Thank you. I know we said we were gonna be done with that, but yeah, fuck it. Pert Boy, thank you, and I really do appreciate the positive comments. Ace up, you're the fucking goat, bro. Yeah. So without further ado, I'm gonna pass it off to UZ. Enjoy the rest of the show, guys. Pay attention because this motherfucker, bro. I was talking to Malcolm about this yesterday, and you like. When it comes to the macro wide view shit, like, dude, you're like really second to none. This show is really doing such a good job, I feel like, at just kind of like cutting through the bullshit and just like really stamping it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing it live, bro. You're doing it live with your face and your voice, and you're fucking killing it, dude. You're killing it.
Appreciate you, bro. No, it means a lot, honestly. I appreciate you.
And chat, the people who come here with with a good attitude, want to be productive, and your brain's turned on, listen to what bro is talking about and saying, because I know I'm just even speaking from my own experience. I'm learning more and more every week and every call, and I'm super fucking hyped with where this show's going in the direction of everything. But yeah, we'll be back every Thursday, 1 p.m. PST, Twitch, Twitter, Kick, everywhere. Without further ado, Z, take it away, brother.